We're back.
Yeah.
We never left.
Yeah.
So we're here.
We didn't leave.
Like
Hey,
we
guys.
never left.
Hey.
We still.
You think they missed us? I could tell they missed us. They
missed
liked
us.
us.
No doubt.
Oh, no doubt.
I appreciate that 100 episode feedback, though.
I do too. Thank you.
But you know what? I missed us.
That's what I was thinking. What? I missed us.
Oh yeah, it was a bad week.
It was a
man.
bad week.
Yeah.
I had nothing to listen to.
We shouldn't go on a break off momentum.
No.
That was
fuck
a bad idea.
It was needed.
It was needed. It was needed. It was needed.
And it's about the time every year that we go on break. We're going to go on break 2 times a
Y'all
year.
nigga be tag teaming to disagree with me.
What you mean?
I ain't like that shit.
It ain't tried.
I ain't really like that shit.
It wasn't focused. You know,
Them nigga tag teaming you.
Like we said, hey, at this point, we're going to tag team Basaki.
he the only one pointing it out. We didn't know it.
Yeah.
Now we tag teaming. Yeah.
Hey, slow up on that button today. We ain't with the, hey, I ain't with the shits
That
today.
boy right there was on point with that shit.
Hey,
I mean, got your ass out of there
we
real
want to
quick.
apologize to the ones who was looking for the YouTube video. That was Dez and Huda. I don't know what the fuck.
Now, give yourself a fucking eye dummy.
Yeah, nah. I dumb it that, motherfucker.
I dumb it then I smarted because we fixed it and we still gonna give y'all that shit. 100
Hey,
episodes.
thank
That
you.
nigga said I
Coming.
smarted.
So
Yeah, we smarted. We found a way to smart.
So they get to see it.
Yeah, they get to see
They get to see it.
Yeah. Y'all
The
can
handsome. That's what they get to see.
I ain't gonna agree with you. If that's how you feel. That's how you feel. You know.
If anybody
I ain't gonna be like, yeah, my nigga.
want to
handsome.
watch an episode that we talking about current events 2 weeks ago, then it will be
might go
available.
think about it.
Yeah, we was fresh.
I'm telling you,
we
man.
was
They
fresh.
gonna watch it.
We had fun.
Trust me.
Click on the view. You know, but
Man, y'all ever you know how like when you was like driving, you get ready to park, you cut the music down the park.
Yeah.
Do y'all take y'all mask off to here? we was in the gym, right? I was asking Grace something. She was like, "Huh?"
I had to let them know what they did. I had to let that's what y'all gonna do. That works, guys.
She took that shit off her mask and said,
Like she got earplugs.
and then she bust out laughing.
a mask is the new earplug.
She knew it was at that point. She knew she fucked up.
you know you fucked up, right?
See, you know something?
You know,
You fucked up. I started to wear that shirt too today. That shit would have been perfect.
That shit, that was funny. That nigga said
That's
that
always a
was-
perfect shirt to wear right there. Though.
See, you know something? But here we go. You tuning in to the Dummies Podcast. I'm Stop.
I'm Joe.
I'm Todd.
I'm hooted, nigga.
And we back like we never left, cause like we say every week, we never leave. It's episode 101. Yeah, but this ain't the beginner stages now. This ain't that A101 like college, nigga. This is 101 episode, you dig? Yeah, fresh off the 2 year, episode 100. If you have not seen it, go revisit it. Appreciate all the love, man. The feedback that we got from everybody this week, it was dope. Met a lot of people, man, this week that actually want to, dive more into the podcast, but we'll get to that. Yeah, man, we missed y'all, man, but we back, and we finna go on a run, nigga. Where we at with it, Hoop?
Oh, we ain't gonna stop. You know what I'm saying? No, we ain't gonna stop. We on the run. We just trying to do what we can do to improve. You know what I'm saying? And it's 101, so to me it is one, but it's a new one. You know what I'm saying? It's a 101, but it's a new start for us. I think it's a new start.
I get it. Yeah.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? He want to get this nigga. Like, we gonna eat this nigga alive, can't get right?
I don't know what's going on over there.
He wasn't that complex.
Just like
That wasn't that hard. Yeah, just like
It's like you didn't get some shit earlier.
Yeah.
Yeah, but nobody heard that. They heard this. But you know, for us, it's a new start.
I see what kind of time we on today.
We on it. You sat in the middle, you gonna get it. But it is a new start because I think we see things a little differently now. You know what I'm saying? We're a bit more well polished. We see that people are trying to get into this game. So I think we gonna be those people to help them and lead them into it. You know what I'm saying? At the same time, we gonna increase ourselves. You know what I'm saying? As a new start, because we more well versed, we more understanding. Stop laughing, nigga. Let me get my shit off.
Shit on.
Get my shit off. I'm returning with a vengeance, goddamn it.
2 weeks worth.
Philosopher Hoop, that nigga came in with the shits. Come on, man.
Get my
I
shit
like
off,
it.
man.
I like it.
Get my shit off. You know what I'm saying? But I do think it's a new start, but it's a continuum. So, but we gonna make it better. So that's all I want to do.
I hate to go after that nigga. That nigga put continuum.
Hey.
It's a new 101.
I don't even know.
Stars
I don't
then
even know
align
if
with
I
the
used
one.
that word right. Continuum.
My
I think
thesaurus.
We will
Get
find
some
out.
words out of my
Yeah.
shit. You good?
It was close.
But I'm
But
pass it. How yours?
I do agree. We at 101, But we started this as just for fun. Now we kind of looking in a different direction. Like, all right, we got something here. Because everybody, all of us has been told numerous times, hey, y'all really got something. Like today, somebody was like, man, I just listened to the 100th episode. Y'all boys crazy. Keep it going.
And the crazy thing is, to me, I think we got something. But even if we don't, I feel like we have the knowledge to help others to do it. And that's that can also be our got something.
Because I keep telling people, yeah, everybody want to do a podcast, but everybody not does.
And everybody don't know how to do a podcast.
Yeah. It's different ways. And content is king. I'm sorry.
It is. And
You can have a podcast. You can do it on all these different platforms and all this shit. But if the shit not good, the shit not good.
So I got a question.
People start platforms every day and the shit just not good. Nobody want to hear that bullshit.
The order we sitting in, I'm all fucked up. So who was I supposed to pass the week to?
Well, I don't think
We gonna switch it up?
Did you ask him about his week?
I mean,
Yeah, he
said,
threw it to me.
I
He threw it to me. He
I
threw it
was
to
like,
me.
what's up with it? Who?
Right.
And
What's up with
my
you?
nigga chose not to talk about his week, I guess.
That was my week. That's what I thought about.
Oh, I thought you threw it to me,
That
but
was my
damn,
week.
he's supposed to throw it to me.
Yeah.
But that was my
I think
week.
the scene chart
That's what I
fucked him
spent
up, I
time
think.
thinking
Yeah.
about.
That nigga said the seating chart. All fucked up.
The scene chart fucked him up.
But that was my week and what I really thought about. Like even taking off, that's what I was thinking about. Like how to
That's what's up.
progress and how to do some other different shit. And you know what I'm saying? Increase everything.
Right.
Us and other people. So,
Right.
you know. But I think it goes to
I the same way. Well, shit. Hell no. I'll just pass
'Cause I'm
it to
used to
Todd.
Todd.
So
I'm
Todd can finally pass it to Stock.
Oh, that's fine. That's
Because I
fine.
never passed
Hey,
it.
we going by the seating chart. Stock, how was your week?
Oh, that is how it goes, isn't it?
I guess. I don't know how
That
it
ain't
goes.
never how it went, though.
That is.
I know.
It
Hootie
was.
passed
Hootie,
it to
me,
Todd.
It went by the seat.
Todd
Right.
passed it to me,
Right.
and then I never passed
So
it to
so
you.
He
Stock
shot
is
that
right.
bitch.
Stock is right, but you're also right. It went by the seating chart, but I would pass it to Todd.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
you
That's
know.
how it was.
I like how the offense work, man. We could pass this bitch all the way around, nigga. We move the ball around here, man.
Zone.
Touch pass.
Throw it, yeah.
pass.
So with that being said, going forward, I could pass that bitch to anybody I want.
Nigga, do what you do.
How was your week, Stock?
It was a good week.
So you went in the same order.
This time, I just know for future
It
references.
was a
If I
good
go somewhere else, I will.
2 weeks.
Quarterback.
Like I said, it was dope to get the feedback from everybody. You know what I'm saying? On episode 100, it was a dope episode. The energy was back. It's good to be back partying in person. This is the second time in a row. So, dope week, man. That was really it, man.
Were any of y'all hesitant about coming back in person?
I was over Zoom.
Yeah.
I mean, of course, man. Like being real, like COVID is still out there, man. Let's be real about that. We hoping that people still social distancing, wearing your mask, and doing what your thing is. But I think a lot of people are just kind of getting over it. I did kind of try to venture out a little bit, but I'm not gonna lie, I was uncomfortable as fuck in the settings that I went in, and it just didn't feel right for me.
It takes some time getting used to.
And I don't think right now I don't think I can get used to it. So I told myself I'm back to the porch. I'm back to people porch. I pull up on you at the porch. I kick it with you.
Facts.
But I don't want to really go in nothing like that's closed in right now. It just didn't feel right. And then it really wasn't worth it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You spent $100 on some fucking drinks. Like shit, I could have got my woofing and drunk out that shit 2 weekends in a row. So you know what I'm saying? So that's how I feel about it.
I ain't
So,
going to buy no liquor in no place. I'm sorry.
yeah. So
Maybe one, but no.
that was my week. How your week was, Joe?
You know, like I wanted everybody to say what they did in their off time. In my off time, I went to Dallas to kick it with my wife. Had a blast.
Rich nigga.
Getting COVID.
Unsafe fun.
My man put the bags down like on Coming to
Like,
America.
did you see that nigga
That nigga
shit,
had
boy?
all the Louis V bags, didn't he?
All the Gucci.
I had one carry-on bag.
What kind of carry-on?
It was I don't remember. It was a carry-on bag,
That bitch
flip
was the size
flops,
of this table.
computer.
Yeah, wasn't that bitch?
Like that's all it was. But Dallas the movie.
I
We
keep
been
hearing
doing
you
that.
say
And
that
we
shit.
remember we had a whole plan.
We was gonna
supposed
go
to
this
out there on a
summer.
business trip.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And then for that pod stuff, and then we
Right.
got
COVID
COVID.
happened,
right.
but
Yeah.
bruh, I ate like 8 times a day, different places. The Sunday Fun Day was cool. I was scared because it was young people in there.
What all you did that Sunday Fun Day?
Sunday Fun Day, I went to the place that y'all seen.
What was that? I couldn't.
It's
fully-
called it's a sports bar called Dibs. I guess it's a black sports bar.
Right.
But you walk in, damn. Ross had a section.
Gotcha.
So we was VIP. He
Shout
put
out
us on the
Ross.
list.
VIP.
Shout out Ross. So the line was around the corner, but my nigga pulled up out the airport, took the Uber to the place to have his section. Shout out to Ross. Big bank. But walked in, had the mask on and shit, went to the section, took it off, drinking and stuff. And
Does that make you get more comfortable when you get into a place like you walk in with the mask on, but then you get to the section and take it off?
it made me more comfortable because for one, it was outside and I was like away from the crowd, but still around people. No, don't get me wrong, the shit wasn't safe, but still around people, but away from the crowd. And it was outside. I still feel like outside a little.
You were playing the numbers.
Yeah, it was a numbers game. And then when I walked back out, I put my
Nigga gotta
mask
do all
back on.
kind of shit with
Right,
COVID.
nigga gotta go
goddamn.
out and play the numbers, goddamn.
But but real talk. Besides that, like it was just cool. Just like real talk, being transparent, just dating again. Cause like we dated all weekend. So let's go here. I looked
really
this
doing
place
it for
up.
COVID.
All right.
Yeah. Cause shit, getting out work, y'all in the same house. What's for dinner? That shit get boring. It just does.
It does.
And it's a strain on both parties. So that was cool, just going to different places, trying different things, and having shit to talk about. So like, nigga, I don't want to talk about work. Oh yeah.
That's all that's been happening the last 6 months. Work
Right.
talk.
Word.
So I mean, that was dope. But Todd, how was your week?
Oh man. Appreciate
He
you.
passed
bro.
it that bitch like fluently.
I appreciate
like,
you.
It's me. He don't like me.
And he bounced that bitch
It's
with
me.
two. Like
you.
that little coach tell you, bounce it with 2 hands.
2 hands.
Yeah, it was a hell of a pass.
Right, he
Hell of a
bounced
pass.
that
That
bitch
shit, that was behind the back. For real.
Back door.
Oh, that's
the
fucked
Princeton
up.
offense. You know what I'm saying? The Princeton
No,
offense.
you said back door here.
Hey, man, I don't control that part.
I see what you did there.
See what he did?
That part.
See what he did?
I see what you did.
That's cool. But yeah.
We had a separate conversation with the other partner of ours about that.
Yeah. And we got to understand it now, don't we?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All them niggas are bad equally.
Damn.
I wasn't a part of it, so it just was a natural background.
Right. But you got the one side of Todd's. Yeah.
Good. How was your week, Todd?
Well, yeah. My week, man, was boring. You know what I'm saying? I did absolutely nothing, okay? I did nothing but go get a haircut and be handsome. That's it. Just handsome the whole week.
That was the highlight of your
That was the
weekend,
high.
huh?
That was the highlight. And in football, Florida is killing shit. Okay,
Y'all
we
back?
won last week, and we won this week, and next week we're probably gonna do the same.
Who
shit.
y'all got next week?
Georgia. No, it might be Georgia. I'm not sure, but
Ass whooping.
I like
shit.
Georgia. Georgia look good.
Yeah. They
I like
look
both
good
of y'all,
against
though.
Auburn.
They look better against Auburn.
Yeah,
They do.
Auburn.
I think
It's
they
Auburn.
look-
Y'all gonna lose to Auburn.
We won't play Auburn, but they bum. No way.
Oh.
Nobody losing the bum Knicks.
I'm telling you. But yeah, man, we ain't do shit this week. Nothing. I put the TV outside yesterday and did something different.
That was dope. I thought you was at somebody else's house. I ain't even gonna
Nah.
hold
Where
you.
this nigga
That
at?
nigga said, "What Todd at?" I said, "At his house." Nigga. That nigga just drug his nightstand out that bitch.
Nigga with
the
a
nightstand
TV
out
outside,
there,
they got a
bitch.
whole new house.
Right.
But
That
I
shit was
hate
dope.
sometimes, man, being outside, I be loving that shit. But it's always that one bug that come fuck this shit up. Like, and it be like, I think clear, it be some shit you ain't never seen before. That bitch be unidentified.
Oh no, y'all had wildlife. out
Yeah,
there.
like, yeah, until I get a fence. Man, nigga, the other day, I heard someone bamming on the window. I looked out there, the little turkey was hitting his head on the window.
Turkey.
A
That nigga got
turkey.
turkeys in his backyard.
I'd have put that bitch in
It'll
the
be
freezer for
Thanksgiving,
Thanksgiving.
goddamn.
Them
Yeah.
bitches about as
Thanksgiving.
big as this table. They tall.
Yeah.
Man, I was like, what the fuck? Logan was like,
That's my buddy, that man. Old Logan. Playing
Logan
with
be
Elsa.
cooler.
Nigga got
Logan be
turkeys in the
chilling.
yard.
Yeah, man. But hey, I'm back.
From what?
No, I'm saying it's
You
back
was
to
here
me.
last
About to have
episode.
fun again?
Yeah, that too. But I'm talking about the 100th episode. We are definitely gonna have this shit on YouTube for the people that were asking me about it. So if you don't if you listened already, shit. So go watch us.
Go look at
You
it.
know what I'm saying? We can have we can use the click.
yeah, because you ain't seen us in a while.
Right.
You can see the pandemic
Right.
changes.
Show you what we look at.
And we were fresh. Everybody was fresh.
Everybody was fresh. Everybody
was
came with it.
And it's back to business this
King
week.
got
Everybody
fresh
got
and did nothing but sat on the goddamn balcony.
I'm telling you.
Ate food. Nigga got fresh to go eat food, goddamn.
They got fresh to goddamn go on the balcony.
It is what it is, you know. Like some
Sometimes the balcony is the move, though.
This is very true.
Outside
just
the
said. It's out, hell yeah.
It is the move.
Y'all ever got mad because y'all girlfriend got a boyfriend?
Your girlfriend got a boyfriend.
Yes.
Yes. My fake girlfriend, yeah. Real girl.
Yeah, not your actual girl.
Not your actual
You be
girl.
over that bitch like, why the fuck you gotta like the nigga, goddamn? Like, you can't just play with him a little bit.
Like you really like the
He
nigga?
be smiling and shit at his text. Get out of here.
like when she texts you, oh, I gotta go. What you mean you gotta go?
This ain't normal at all.
Yeah. Like I'm used to you being available.
Don't fuck around, goddamn. You
This
know,
don't work for me.
don't fuck around and know they out doing some shit at the
Yeah.
time that she's supposed to normally
I'm
be
finna
available.
pull up. Where you at, motherfucker?
Nah, I'm about to go out with Henry. Fuck
but,
Henry.
Can you pull up on your girlfriend, though?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's what
fake
they for.
That's spoken agreement now.
Yeah, nah.
But you just don't say nothing.
What you mean?
I'm saying,
If you pull up and don't
pull-
say nothing, you look stupid
Yeah.
than the motherfucker.
Yeah, I'm
You
never.
probably gotta go and say something. When
Yeah.
You pull up.
You pass
Like,
by
I'm about
something
to
like,
pull
hey,
up.
I'm here.
Why her and her boyfriend here? Y'all gotta say something.
No, I would never do that. Why would you do that?
Not in the front of him. Like, she fuck around and go to the bar. He go to the bar. Hey, I'm in here. Get rid of the nigga.
I'm not. Yeah, I'm not pulling up.
Send him through the back.
enough.
I'm not pulling up if I know she with her guy. Cause motherfucker don't disrespect me like that either. So
But when has those boundaries ever been crossed? Though?
it happens.
It happened
It
on
happens.
purpose though. No.
No, it happens on purpose. From the other side. Yeah, like
Okay. I'm about to say
yeah.
He was confused as fuck.
like,
down
you
there.
gotta clear.
I'm like, motherfucker, you knew what
knew
I was gonna
be here.
Yeah.
Okay.
The fuck is you here for?
Hey, but they be happy to show you that boyfriend. Like if they come somewhere where they
Oh,
know
yeah.
you at,
Oh,
they
yeah.
be so happy to post that shit on like
Oh, yeah.
Facebook or
Oh,
like
yeah.
somewhere that they know you gonna see it. I be looking at
You
that.
just
shit
gotta
like,
mess with him. That's the nigga. You
He
cheating
just don't
on?
know you ain't shit yet.
That's the
Yeah.
nigga you cheating on.
Like they think that shit make you mad, but it really in real life you just be kind of like.
I make a joke out of it. Like
Stop fucking with stuff.
That's
I'm
the
gonna
one
get in
you
trouble for
chose?
Thinking about some shit that happened 15
I'm like-
years ago.
I was like,
Years ago, baby.
I was like, that nigga got rhinestones on his belt.
It's entertainment, man.
You gotta start a stuck hat.
Years ago, way back.
Long.
Star Wars.
Y'all be seeing Obama and Michelle out and get mad. Every time I see them happy, I get mad like a motherfucker.
Yeah,
The
because
whole
it's coming.
world posting.
It's coming.
Everybody posting.
But nah, for real, happy 28th anniversary
Happy
to them.
28th.
Facts.
The first couple, still, motherfucker. I don't care what y'all say.
Presidential
Black, powerful couple. It's beautiful to see them when they be out, man, just to see their energy. And I think it give Black America something to look for because,
Right.
you know, we know that, you know, he was targeted a lot and they wanted him to look bad and they didn't. They could never find any dirt on these people, man. And just happy 28th anniversary to them. They give people something to look to and just be inspired by. Not saying I don't have, you know, couple goals like people like goals and shit because you never know what's going on behind closed doors. But
I think the actual kind of goes though. Like even if it's out in, you know what I'm saying.
Well, I
out
guess
in-
what
She
I
might
mean,
have
I think they
abused her.
very transparent.
I guess
shit
what I
they
meant
go
by
through.
like goals. Like I
Right.
just don't never look at somebody like, oh, that's my goal.
Yeah, I don't think
Nigga,
it
fuck
is.
that. Because
Right.
everybody got
Everybody
something
got-
going on
right.
behind the scene. I don't know that. I'm not gonna speak bad on them at all. But I'm just saying you just never know. And that's all I'm saying. So just
But-
shots out to them, they look good. Look great. I like the way it looks.
But I don't. It's weird for me because Michelle Obama is a nice looking woman, but I don't sexualize her. Like she above that. To me.
What's weird for you? What you mean?
That like that I don't.
I do sexualize her, but in a good way, meaning like she's a beautiful older woman. Black
Yeah, but
woman,
but
you
like
know?
I don't
that way.
desire to like.
I do like. I mean, but I mean,
He trying to blame me. And he trying to blame me for his trouble.
what I mean, no, what I mean by that is like I desire for older black women to be happy and beautiful and enjoy that shit. And when my woman is older and beautiful, I want her to look happy and beautiful.
Yeah, but that's
just like
your
that.
woman.
And I'm
But-
sure everybody wants that for their woman.
Yes,
so that's what I
everybody
mean by
does.
when I do it. Is all I'm saying.
She just when I see her, she look powerful as fuck.
I'm
Right,
telling you.
like-
Yeah,
Like,
she-
she don't play that shit.
She like
you-
regal.
Yeah,
if I
like
said
she-
that right,
Regal.
yeah,
regal.
These niggas going in the word bank. Let me go to my thesaurus. Right
I'm telling you, goddamn, them nigga pulling out.
I think Regal. That's the cinema.
The dummies ain't so dumb today. Look. Shouts out to DJ Cuz, man. DJ Cuz, we got a new follow, man, a new
powerful.
listener.
She sound
yeah,
powerful.
shouts out to her. You know, she dope. We was laughing because we were saying, she was like, well, what y'all talk about? We was like, dumb shit and smart shit. And like, it kind of was crazy because in the text of that conversation, we had a dumbass, silly-ass conversation. And then it switched to some powerful-ass revolution type shit. And she was, it was a dope conversation. So you really got to see. I was like, that's how our platform works.
That's the transition.
And she didn't even get to see me, so.
I was just thinking about that.
We were talking about it yesterday. Like, we got a new fan, Cuz like us, and stuff. We're like, yeah, Cuz fuck with us. I was like, can't get right. Probably would have offended her.
She would have unfollowed the fuck out of her.
Right.
I don't think I would have, from what y'all said about her.
Nah.
I don't think it would have been on purpose.
I have a problem with that, and I will admit it. And it's something I'm gonna work on 2021.
But I honestly think
hold on, wait, stop.
I think it's okay.
Stop what the fuck.
I think he said 2021.
You heard him a minute ago, huh?
I was just about to say, what? Say that again.
You heard his ass.
I have a problem with offending people
Unpurposely, if that's a word.
unpurposely because I don't mean to.
Okay.
I don't know.
Well, I have a problem with offending people, and they think it's on purpose,
Okay.
but it's not on purpose.
Unintentionally.
Unintentional.
That's
There
the
you
word.
go. That's
a smart
you
word.
You brought it out.
Bring out your word bank.
So
I did. You
so
brought it up.
in 2021, I'm gonna try to fix that.
Y'all heard it first.
But for the
On
rest of
one-
this year,
you with the
fuck
shits.
you.
Okay.
I don't even care if you fix it. To be honest,
no, because I don't want to be that way.
Okay.
And I keep telling y'all that.
If that's the reason why, then cool.
Yeah, because I don't want to purposely offend anyone. Because the shit that I say be in jest.
So then that means you're gonna be okay with having conversations that don't matter.
Yes.
Gotcha.
And I'm just gonna not talk or not be funny.
Hey, that's growth.
That's gross.
That's growth.
Because it doesn't
that's
mean
the new
nothing.
number
Why y'all been bullshitting?
That's the new number
Why
one.
y'all been bullshitting? And I'm sure y'all paid attention, but just to throw this out there, for about the last 7 to 8 episodes, my man been growing a lot. He been doing a whole lot of different stuff lately.
I agree.
Hey,
Gotta call him
I
out
don't because
Most improved player.
Oh, yeah.
of the month. Not the
Well,
year. Not the year. He get the month.
I'm still MVP. So if you can get both the awards,
That's a
then
jump.
cool.
Now, MVP from most improved to MVPs, that kind of doesn't always happen.
Yeah, it doesn't, but I'm a special player. But now, real talk, how we was talking, and thanks for everybody listening that share the shit. We do have a platform that we need to be responsible for now. Mm-hmm. It was all shits and giggles at first, but now you have to be responsible with your platform.
So, question with that. I was listening to some shit, and that made me think about this as well. Should people hold you accountable for everything you say? Like, sometimes you're just having fun.
They shouldn't, but you
should be
need to. It's certain shit you shouldn't say.
Yeah, you should be able
Agreed.
to decipher the two.
No. That's hard. Not everybody can decipher
Right.
that. This was funny to you, but not to me.
Right,
You know?
and that go back to the comedy conversation that we had a couple weeks ago, where we was like, is comedy being attacked? Is it dying because some shit that you think funny, other people may not think funny? I think at the end of the day, man, like you try to be decent.
Right.
Like, and again, what's decent for me may not be for somebody else. And it's plenty of things that we say unintentional that, like you said, like you might offend somebody and you don't mean to.
Right.
But you was just expressing your feelings. And at the same time, I also I respect and support that people feel how they feel.
Hey, Todd,
And-
you got one more. You got to get out.
I don't know if that's a
I
clear
ain't
your
been
throat.
nowhere.
You
gotta get out.
Hey, I was sitting in here last night with Can't Get Right. That nigga, I was like, well,
You about to get out. You got to get out your own shit.
I'm about to say, look, bro, you got to go sit on the other side.
You want to go watch TV outside?
Nigga put the nigga out his own shit.
Right.
Well, y'all niggas so true.
You gotta go.
Hey, but what we were just watching on Saturday Night Live, when we was sitting in this bitch shocked, the nigga was like, gay.
Right, like big hard.
Damn,
Big-
that nigga said that shit on TV.
And it's crazy because we have been so. It's okay that Todd said that. I mean, it's been.
I'm just being funny. I'm being funny.
We've been doing that, fool. We've been censoring ourselves to a point to where we can't even say gay. But then on Saturday Night
Man,
Live,
said
they're
that shit so
portraying the
hard.
president to say gay hard as fuck, like
Right.
it's a bad thing.
Right.
And but I mean, I don't know.
I be saying that shit, but even with my gay friends, like you just gotta accept me as who I am.
Until 2021.
And I agree, and that's what I say.
No, well,
So is
that's
that
never
one
gonna
of the things
change.
you'll change?
But as long as you know that what I think about you is genuine,
Right.
I could be like, say like last night, Stockton, I was like, Shandy was beating me up. I was like, you can't bruise me, you're a girl, nigga, go on. So like, as long as you can say like little
That
stupid
may be
shit
more
like that.
offensive than to me because at this point it's women power and all that
But
kind of
she
stuff.
knows as a gay woman, I think she should have every right that everybody else has.
We setting some big ass.
1-on-1, goddamn it.
We got some fights coming, boy.
1-on-1, goddamn. We starting up with new us.
Saturday Night Live said the gay part. Joe said the
But
Shonda
also,
can't beat me up part because she a woman.
she a girl. You can't beat me up. I can beat you up at any time I feel like it.
Let me get that shit off me. That ain't me.
I was
okay?
watching one of them UFC fights.
That's what I was about to
The
say.
girl
So-
knocked the damn braids out of her. Tell you shit.
So Ronda Rousey, you winning?
She a half girl.
Everybody.
Man,
He said 2021, okay? He did
Hey,
say 2021.
I got a couple of months.
Start early.
y'all see, police seized 345,000 used condoms that were cleaned and sold as new.
Who finds them?
Boy.
Like, where do you find used condoms? Like, how do you get that?
Definitely. It says police in Vietnam have confiscated an estimated 345,000 used condoms, which had been cleaned and resold as new. Basically, there's a woman whose job is to re-clean them, repurpose them. She heats them up, puts them on a little thing to give them back shape. They sanitize them with some kind of a powerful disinfectant, re-oil them bitches down, and repackage them bitches and put them back out.
So when
Entrepreneurs of the year.
So when you yoke, who cleans that out of the condom? Like that's just got to be a fucked up job. Like I mean,
That has to be a fucked up one. And
That's
person,
also Vietnam. Like you can buy used panties in the
but
what's the
still,
little
like,
shit? What's the little shit you put a quarter in?
They boiled it in
vending
water,
machine.
then
The
dried
vending
them,
machine, yeah.
reshaped them.
so do they have a spot where you drop off your used condoms?
They would have
Like
to.
the condom,
Because they not just going in the trash and getting them, I wouldn't think.
But you know what's crazy? The lady would pay 17 cents per condom.
and selling them for how much?
Well, per kilogrammy of recycled. That's what it say, kilogrammy.
Grammy. I don't
think
know what
that's
that
what the fuck
is.
that shit
It may.
say.
I ain't gonna argue it, but
needless to say, that's a very what the odd jobs that you
definitely an odd job.
odd job.
And
yeah.
but that's illegal, right? Or because they seized it
I
and
used to
dropped
flush
it?
Yeah,
all
yeah,
my
that
shit.
shit probably illegal as fuck.
Yeah, so
Especially
that's
if I
not
was
an odd job,
playing away.
that's
If I was
dirty
playing away,
job.
But like
odd, but
you said they flushed them, but I felt like they knew where to go get them.
that's
bitches.
what I'm saying. Like, where do you collect them from?
They went fishing, I guess. Hey, you know how you go get the little goldfish out with that little
Big food, condom pool. goddamn.
You got big wrench hanging out that bitch. You
Big web net.
got big wrench hanging in that bitch, and you gonna go
That's
recycle
crazy.
that shit. That's
Ugh,
crazy.
fool, that's
You say
terrible.
the person to clean them was the worst job. I think the person who had to go find them hoes had the worst
yeah,
job.
that's,
What if it was
yeah.
both?
Yeah, they.
They do video and audio.
$1 million.
Condom catcher and cleaner, guy.
$1 million for that job, goddamn.
It got to be better life than that.
Man, fool.
It just got to be a better life than that. Like, you got to find something.
Who the fuck came? Like, how you come up with some shit like that?
Hustlers, man.
And why is that
That's
a
true.
need?
You gotta be a hustler.
But why is that a need?
Well, condoms is a need.
Yeah.
Yes, but it's not a shortage of condoms.
Well, I mean, think about it. I know condoms is kind of crazy.
They have
but
to come
we've
from
been
somewhere.
watching the funeral homes and shit getting caught reusing caskets.
Yeah.
They come back behind you, roll your ass back in that thing, and
Hey, I get that.
That's crazy.
Them caskets be high as fuck.
So
And
does
then-
$1 million condoms.
yeah, but that's a condom. Them caskets be like a couple grand. And once you're in the ground, you're in the ground. Put me in a wooden box.
think about that. That's probably like that's so free money though.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
That's all, and that's all I'm.
If they think they paying for about that's stealing.
Shit, I remember college niggas used to steal the magnums out of Walmart. Y'all remember that?
Hell yeah. That's
them
why
niggas
they-
had to cage
Over
them
the box.
hoes.
Now they had to put them in the
Right,
cage.
put that condoms in the cage. Get out.
I forgot when somebody put me on that shit. They like, nah, you just go in there and break the box open and you put it in your pocket. You know, you got them jabos with the pants thing.
Because the box had the little
Niggas working
magnet
at Target,
thing
too.
on
Goddamn, the Target was a goddamn.
yeah.
Y'all nigga was savages.
Yeah, boy.
We was survivors.
Well, that's what Buddy feel like he is. Like, he trying to eat.
Like,
Goddamn.
I don't know if y'all saw this or what y'all think. I want to get y'all thoughts because I'm gonna go somewhere a little different. But I don't know if y'all saw it, but Jeezy landed a new talk show. It's called Worth the Conversation with Jeezy Jenkins.
I don't want to hear him talk too much.
That was a weird ass title to me for Jeezy, but I get this rebranding shit that he on. You know, it's trying to be life after rap, but it looks like he's gonna be celebrating his 43rd birthday that just happened, and with that, he announced a new talk show that's coming out. Right. We know how we feel about Jeezy music, especially older Jeezy. Do y'all want to see a talk show from Jeezy? Are y'all interested in listening to a talk show from Jeezy?
I'm glad you said that we, you know, of course, I loved early Jeezy.
I gotta hide this.
Middle Jeezy and everything, but this Jeezy, I love the space that he's in, but I don't think it's entertaining.
Do you think that's him following his woman? Sort of say.
I think his woman is following his new path.
She's a talk show host.
She is?
Yeah, she's on the
She's
View.
a talk show
The Japanese girl?
Yeah, she's a talk show host.
What's the name of it? The Real or some shit?
Yeah, she been on
been
some
TV.
talk show.
And that's why I asked
okay.
because of that, because she's a talk show host. So is it genuine? Is it fully what he wants to do? Is it fully what you see Jeezy is doing? For me, ultimately, one thing matters. Is it what he wants to do? If it's what he wants to do, then cool. If he's doing it for any other reasons than that, I think it's weird. Do I want to see Jeezy at that point? No, because I think it's limited. And I would listen to it for its limitless or limitedness. But I think it's limited because there's only so many things I think I want to hear Jeezy talk about.
And that's the same thing with his rap career. That's what I'm saying.
That's selfish for me, but that's what I think.
No, I fully agree. Agree. I want to hear you talk about dope. I want to hear you talk about goddamn.
So you the nigga that don't want the nigga to grow up and like
grow up,
mature and change.
Grow up, but that don't mean I want to listen to it.
But see, that's what
I love your growth. That's cool.
Gotcha.
But it's not entertaining.
I'm definitely gonna.
I want to hear the big meat stories.
And then he might be saying
he might talk about stuff like that.
I give it a chance.
And we don't know who he gonna be sitting down talking with.
Right.
Yeah.
That's one thing about.
Is that a limitation though? Like I was saying.
What you mean?
Him telling the big meat stories. It's still in that same realm of that one thing.
Again, we don't know his angle yet. So I think it's tough to kind of judge it.
Yeah, you're gonna only discuss stuff.
That nigga
you
might
know
sit
about.
down with Joe Biden or somebody. He might sit down with fucking, I don't know, somebody that you didn't expect.
I don't want to hear him talking to Joe Biden.
Especially because I think it's with Fox somebody.
Yeah.
You know, I get what you're saying. I just think that
need
when
to
you
hear
say
him
you don't
talk
want to
first.
see him with Joe Biden, maybe some people in the hood who grew up listening to Jeezy would listen to it. They might relate to Jesus saying it better than going to listen to somebody else, like a Charlemagne or somebody.
Right.
Could be
I want to hear him
possible.
talk. I'm gonna give him a shot. I do want to. I want to hear him. I want to hear him and see him talk first. I want to see him in that arena.
I give it a shot. This is my biggest thing with it. To be honest, and it might sound like what hating or I don't know what you call it,
new
but
wave.
I think it's. I just don't like how celebrities are easily cashing in on a wave to be talked and heard from.
Question.
That's just hold on, and to me it's like, you know, you got a lot of platforms out there that say, you know, that for instance, Jeezy was a rapper. He made his bones off rapping. I'm not saying that he can't talk about anything else, but that's what I liked you for. If you're a basketball player, I liked you for basketball. That doesn't mean that these niggas have good political outtakes or that they're smart and versed in other little areas, or even if it's business. Some of them, you know, they got team of businessmen. They wasn't necessarily the business person. So like some of these advice that they give out, and a lot of people hold celebrities' voices like the end all and be all, doesn't necessarily mean that it be. Because like we said on here, we listen to a lot of platforms sometimes when we listen to it. And them niggas not really talking to people like us.
Right.
Quick question. Is Jeezy different in that realm? Because he came from that. He came from us, sort of say. He came from.
That's why Jeezy. I would give Jeezy a shot because I feel like it's something to be said. I personally believe it's a lot to be said from hood niggas or niggas who was in the streets who grow, navigate through business and on top now, and now they trying to bring that to the platform because I feel like it's a whole different mindset that they have versus somebody else maybe who just a talk show host.
I'm kind of glad we had this conversation because within this conversation, I changed my stance. I actually do want to hear Jeezy talk about these things.
That's what I'm saying.
He's been doing it since 18, 19, talking about the hoods, talking about the streets, and where he's 42, 43 now.
I'm gonna give him a shot.
He's talking about the same shit we talking about. So why not? You know,
I'm gonna give him a shot. But like, if Stock saying this is on Fox, I think that's what you said. Like
that's a big jump.
That's limitations. But I liked you for being I won Trapper of the Year 4 times in a row.
What?
You know what I'm saying? But I don't have to hear you and everything. I'm sorry. I don't like healthy Gucci. Gucci with the abs.
Why?
I don't like him.
His music or his him or his healthiness?
Explain more. Like, go deep. Don't just say you don't like him.
Yeah,
Explain
like
what
you don't
you're
like
saying.
his rap.
Because that's the
or
shit
you
that
don't
you
like
just
that
leave
he's
right there.
healthy.
You told me that.
Right.
Let me do better at that.
Because I like the healthy Gucci. I like.
Nah,
what
he
he's doing
finna tell you
health-wise.
what he's
Okay.
saying.
I like him. I like as a person that he's not on that dumb shit. He's not taking risks, going to jail. He is healthier. The Gucci I fell in love with was the rapping Gucci talking about selling dope out the goddamn trap.
But okay, I get that, and I think you mean that musically. But ultimately, which Jeezy you think is the better person, or that you like more as a person?
As a person, this today.
So then
Gucci.
that's that.
I mean Jeezy. As
Gucci, my
an
bad.
entertainer,
Person. I say
Trap
person.
music
I say
101.
Person.
yes, this Gucci. I mean this Jeezy.
I'm talking about. We talking about. You say you didn't like. We was talking about Gucci.
Well, you said Jeezy. You
I'm
actually
sorry.
said
You
Jeezy.
was talking about Gucci because you say you didn't like the health.
I don't want to hear from Gucci right now.
But
Musically.
I'm saying, and so that's my
Musically or personally right now.
But
Okay.
at
Well-
him as a person right now, which
I don't want to hear from him. Why?
Well, but
I got a little different. To me, what I'm getting from him, and you could correct me if I'm misspeaking what you're saying, but like, I just feel like as entertainment, I like that Gucci or that Jeezy. But as life, I don't need
That's
to
my
listen. I
question.
can go get that from somewhere else. Just like if Mace was a rapper, I might have listened to it as a rapper. But when he's, when he was doing street shit, but then if he switched to gospel rap, I may not want to.
I don't want to
listen to it like that.
It's somebody else that's better at that.
but as a person,
But to what you're saying, I feel like one of Gucci's best interviews I ever seen was the one that he
Charlamagne.
did when he
With
was
Charlamagne.
When he was no, the one it wasn't even with Charlamagne. It was with a magazine. It was like when he first got out and you first was seeing his health and first seeing his new mindset and the things that he was on. I thought that was super impactful because and a lot of people wouldn't click on it and a lot of people wouldn't watch it because of the old Gucci. But if you
not
would have gave it a
entertaining.
chance and listened to what he's saying, or I listened to 21 Savage when he was on Big Facts podcast or whatever, and I listened to him talk, that those people have a super unique view of what's going on in their community and how to fix it.
Right.
They just have to get the resources and tools to try to fix. And a good thing about people now is they want to fix it.
right.
But see, the thing about that 21, I'm glad you said that. 21 is in that Gucci phase that I still like. Because I love when he said, hey, man, if you ain't got shit going on, go get your ass a job.
Go get a job.
all right, man, that's perfect. I'm glad 21 was brought up because that makes it more relatable to the question I'm trying to ask. Since you like both of him right now, you like him as a rapper, as well as you like him as a person and the things he's trying to do right now. So that was the whole thing I was trying to get out. Which one you like more, or that you think is more better needed right now at this moment, the person or the rapper entertainer?
Both.
No, you got to pick one. Come on.
No. I'm gonna give you an example.
I don't need his raps.
I like Lil Baby raps, the shit he talking. I also like when he was being, you know what I'm saying, quote unquote woke on that song.
I get that, but I guarantee you right now, if I ask you that, you can pick what you like better from Baby, him as a person or him as a rapper. Rapper's easy.
Okay, if you're asking me, like, we was talking about Gucci, I'd rather take unhealthy, mentally disturbed Gucci
As a human being person right now.
as a person.
I don't think
Wait,
you're trying to make
okay.
your point. Yeah, I think you're trying to make your point, but I don't believe that. I don't
Okay.
think none of us do.
No, because
Here's
I'm
the thing.
saying, like, the entertainment that he gave me.
And that's what I'm
So
saying.
that's
Like,
what- he's
I'm trying to
get away from
separate him.
entertainment.
He's trying to say get away from
and he's saying
entertainment.
as a person. He keeps
Separate
saying
Oh,
him,
no,
man.
definitely I want the healthier person.
Right. That's what he
man.
keeps saying.
That's all
But-
I'm trying to ask you.
But the one that
nigga
gave
trying
more
stick
to
his-
my life,
No. The
was
more
the
that
unhealthier
No,
one.
the more that relates more to your life is the good person.
no,
Well, you
I
gotta
said
just be able
gave.
to-
I ain't say relate. I said gave more to my life.
it's just about separating the two, entertainment versus real life. Like,
Yeah.
I'm here to entertain you with my raps. Jeezy, perfect example. Trap or Die. When from that shit on, I'm rocking with Jeezy until all their album. Anything after that, it's just like, all right, this is a question mark album. You know what I'm saying? But the path that he's on, like the next chapter of his life, TV, I'm gonna check it out. You know what I'm saying? If it's not good, I won't watch it. It's just that simple. 21 Savage, he seems to be into the community, rebuilding all of that stuff. if he putting it in his raps, cool. If not, I'm still gonna listen to the music because that's the form of entertainment. That's how I know that person. But outside of that, yeah, I'm fucking with him. He on some
people
shit.
can be both.
He different, right?
Jay-Z, like whatever he does, I'm gonna check it out. But he wasn't that far in one direction.
Are you biased in that manner?
Of course.
Yeah, I was just about to say.
Anything with music is biased.
Super.
Yeah. Sports, music, all that is biased.
For me, that's hard because I don't think that everything Wayne does is good, but I'm not gonna be so biased to
His last album was trash, and y'all would not say it. That's bias. Y'all would not say that man is not a good rapper anymore.
I don't think you listen to everything we
But
say.
See, that's what I'm saying.
That's
Like,
what I'm saying.
You gotta pick your words. Right.
You don't listen to everything we say, man.
You can't say that
We just put in the group.
he's
the
not a
other
good
day.
rapper anymore. And then I'm giving you verses where he's still a great rapper.
Okay, Wayne
just
has
say-
the ability to rap good.
That's contradicting them. Great. I'm glad that you said it because that's not what you said the last time.
He's not a successful album maker anymore.
I don't think nobody.
That's opinion.
And I think if you would have said that, nobody argues with you.
I'm doing. Hey man, I'm
Work on yourself, cuz. Work on yourself, cuz.
Baby steps, huh?
Work on yourself.
Baby steps.
I'm proud of you.
Baby steps.
Then Huda gonna turn around and say, "Man, I miss the old toxic Joe.
Bring it right back up. Huh?
He was a better person.
Right.
Well,
he was better
no.
to
Can't get right logic.
No. I think he still needs that in some spaces. Like I don't think you just completely getting rid of that is nuts.
You ain't got to respond to it. I was just saying what he said about Gucci. He missed the old fat Gucci that was mentally disturbed Gucci. So
That's me.
that's how people gonna feel when he
Mentally discouraged.
It's needed, but it's not needed 100% of the time.
Joe gonna be like that nigga on CB4. Remember when them nigga went from sweat up my balls to goddamn I'm black, y'all.
A black.
No, the nigga in the sunflower wood. What the
Nigga with the CD4 and that shit.
I'm never gonna be that. But my opinion is not needed in every situation.
Do you believe that?
I fully do because what happens after that isn't worth it. Yeah. If I'm saying something for a joke, just kiki and ha. Like for example, when I said a certain school, you don't have to graduate high school, I was playing. That's not even true. I was playing. That was a joke.
Do you remember how serious you sounded?
I tried to tell him that the whole time. It wasn't
You
that
sounded so serious and like.
and I think
this is fact.
But who
and
it
he
is?
said it was fake. This is a fact. Everybody knows this.
But who it is?
And that nigga went to war. That nigga went to war for that opinion.
But who it is? You know my comedy style.
I mean, I know,
it's
but
more of a dry humor.
I get it.
That
But,
wasn't-
and I know, but when you sound like everything that you're supporting with it sounds like fact,
And-
fact.
And you never cracked it. You never laughed. You
never
never
laughed.
fucking with y'all. You kept that shit up.
you was angry
We didn't
with
see you joke like that. You fought. I told you. I just
You
told
was
this
angry
nigga
with
Friday.
it, like,
You fought
fuck
for that.
no,
position.
you don't need no education.
No, I didn't say.
Yeah, you did. You
You
did
said
say that.
that shit.
Yeah, I got that shit
It
on
wasn't
tape.
those
nigga.
words, but it was in that manner.
It was in that
So it'll be
manner.
$59.95.
But that shit not even true.
We know.
So it was. I knew then that shit wasn't true. It was a joke.
But I guarantee you, there's a lot of people out there who don't know you don't need a high school kind of degree to go
Well, what I
there.
kept trying to tell
But
him.
also the thing is, you don't need that to go to most schools.
Well, no, that's not true, man.
See,
No.
You mean you need a GED or a high school diploma?
Yeah, equivalent. Yeah. I said diploma.
That's always been like that.
Yeah, so that's all I said.
But that
You don't
goes-
have to graduate high school. That's true for most schools.
Well, then why
You
would
could get
you?
a
So why would you?
GED
Okay, so if that's
and
true
an
for
ACT.
most schools, why would you single that one school out?
Because that's the school I was making fun of at that time.
Man, you can try to repurpose that shit as much as you want right now.
Repackage it.
That shit not gonna work for us.
bag it up somewhere else.
It's really not. Like,
But it makes sense.
come on, man, we're not finna argue that one. Like,
we talked about
but-
it. It doesn't.
but
And
to-
you agreed to it that it doesn't.
But I said that to say making that statement doesn't mean as much as what happened after that statement. Because I was saying it just to be like joking.
And
like
see-
I could call LSU a bum, like football team.
You gonna sound like a joke though. But like when you sound like they motherfucking bums, I'm gonna think you seriously believe that.
and
But what's the difference?
Jokes don't sound like that.
Right, hold on. We was talking the other day, right? Me and him. And we was talking about how you can read text messages from your friends in their voice because you know them, right?
But you choose the
Right,
path
hold on.
that it goes.
You know what I'm saying? You can read, and most of the time you're pretty fairly accurate, right?
Yeah.
That's the same thing with you. You can't try to say like it was a joke or something different when you have a history. we have a history of you.
Only use your voice.
It's a database of you. So when you say little certain shit like, "Oh, they ain't got no media training at that school," and you're talking, it's mighty funny that it's always a particular set of schools that you do that to. And what's crazy is and I told you this, there's people that don't know you that think the same thing. They said, I won't put that out there right now, but. It's you got a history, so you got to clean that up.
So,
or you got to live up to it.
Oh yeah, and it's okay to be that.
Either or.
You got to pick what you
That
are,
nigga,
man.
that nigga want to be that, but then he don't like the backlash that comes with being that.
okay,
what you
so
are, man.
so Alabama probably has media training, right?
I don't know.
I would think they would.
I'll tell you what, UAB didn't. Not for
Probably
me.
back then they didn't, but now they probably do.
I don't think they do now. That's not
Maybe.
something.
It's not like
you keep
that.
talking
It's
about this
not-
media like
media training. Like what is
I don't.
that?
We got people.
You know
got
what,
people
I
that
don't-
played at LSU and shit. Like we got people that played at other
You-
schools. We
you-
never heard of.
You
that.
know what media training is? You in college and you decide to take a communications class.
Right. Nah, but see, media training comes
But-
media training like professional shit.
In
That's
every
NFL
school-
once you get high level
Well,
stuff.
I said
every
that
school-
because
every
they
school
said
has
LeBron in
communication
high
class.
school took media training.
Now
he
he's
do with the
different.
next
Nigga, he was
generation.
Catholic high
he was the
school.
golden child. That nigga could make a can dance. What that little nigga did? He touched the butterfly and brought the bitch back to life. Goddamn.
But I said that to say it's not the school because I think when Buddy said touch that thing, folk at Alabama was just
He didn't have
fucking
media
crazy.
training.
Yeah,
But neither did I, and I
But,
would have never said that.
okay. So like y'all
So
can't
it's not media training.
y'all can't paint
man,
it.
let's get outta here,
Y'all can't paint it as I dislike these certain schools.
But we can paint it as yeah, because you.
my
only get
thing
into those
is
schools.
why it's perfectly okay for
You
me
don't
to
do it.
say
You don't do it to UAB, and Jermaine probably had a crazy goddamn.
that nigga
interview.
retarded.
Hey man, let's get out of here, man. this too personal.
It is. Yeah,
Like,
people ain't
like
gonna
these
know
people don't
what
give a
Right.
fuck about what. Yeah, let's get out of here.
Yeah.
man. Fuck all that.
I agree.
Where we at?
We was
Disney
at-
World. I don't know. Oh, you had what you?
Yeah, we was 21 Savage when we got that.
We were talking about Jeezy actually.
Well, entertainment. Either way.
No. That's music. We'll get there.
Okay.
Yeah. Get out of there. Disney World. I don't know if y'all saw this week.
32
Disney World lost what, 32,000 jobs or something like that?
Yep.
No, they laid off over 28,000 employees. American Airlines, I think, had to lay off another 19,000 employees. You got man, you put something in the group. Somebody else had to lay off. Regardless, it was something about maybe rent. What was it that you put in there? Rent was coming due, or
I think I might have
Alabama
put the
Power.
I might have put the Amazon shit in there.
yeah, it was Alabama Power or some shit like that. Yeah, man, like we seeing the effects of a long-term pandemic where people were have been getting, forgiven rent. People have been, not having to pay bills, certain bills and stuff for a good period of time. I know, different employers that are now calling for that money now, like they looking for that money. And I think we about to start seeing some super horrible effects from
Yeah, it's fucked up.
from the pandemic. Like it's crazy to see all these different employees getting laid off. Cause I guess if you think about it, for 7 months when everything was going kind of smooth, and now all of a sudden shit kind of opening back up and it's looking like fun. It's been effects from loss of income for them 7 months.
Is it fair? Is it fair for the government to say, okay, you have to close, these people have to close, these people can't work. Okay, we're open back up now, and these bills are due. You have to pay these bills, basically.
Right?
So is it fair for the government not to have to pay those bills? Because for a lot of those people, it was mandatory that they couldn't work anymore. Or it fell into that place where they really just couldn't work anymore.
I think
It's not fair, but
like, how can I make money in a pandemic and pay bills at the end and be okay?
But COVID isn't fair. Like, as bad as Herman Cain, you might have disagreed with him. It's not fair that he died because of it. It's not fair, and then I tell people,
anybody died from it, like you saying.
it's not fair that as bad as Trump is, I think he's the most evil fucker on the planet. It's not fair that he's in the hospital for this disease. Mm-hmm. Like, it's just not fair. And I say that to say COVID isn't fair. Like, yeah, you didn't have to work. So how the fuck you want me to pay my bills? But your renter has bills too.
I think.
Right. I think it's hard to have a but.
I think it's a trickle down. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Domino.
I feel like there's a lack of leadership at the top.
Right.
So if I'm a landlord and my bank is still calling for me to pay my loan, then I have to.
So
I have to push you.
Money, right.
You
know what I'm saying? So
has to say the banks.
Right.
You
So
don't get your money.
right. So I feel like to change this, we need somebody to start saying what their plan is to help. Like, you know, like the government needs to be trying to step in and try to help these businesses or these banks which in turn help landlords who can help us, the people who are at the bottom. And if that does not happen, then it's hard for me to go to Utah and you own 7 properties and you've invested in those 7 properties and then the bank still asking for their money and you're going to just tell you might, if you can, be like, you know what? And we're seeing that. We're seeing a lot of good-hearted folks or people who got money or wealth telling their tenants, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. We going to figure it out. But then you can't also be mad at some people who having to do what they need to do because they got to put food on their tables too. So it's just fucked up on a lot of different levels.
I got a question for that. Is it possible for them to just say
You got a
that
question
no
for
bills are due?
everything.
I try to. I try to. I'm inquisitive. I like to know shit. You know what I'm saying? I'd rather ask than assume.
I ain't saying it was a bad thing,
I know.
but you don't have to like say it before that. Like we kind of already know.
That nigga announced his question.
Well, sometimes you have to.
I have a
because-
question.
Sometimes you have to.
Can I ask a question?
This motherfucker.
That's it. I have a
Motherfucker, that's a question.
I have a question.
You already
That's
asked
title,
the question.
Dan. I have a question.
If I say I have a question, that's a statement.
No, you're
no,
asking.
motherfucker, you ask questions.
No. If I say I have a question, that's a statement.
Oh, he
You get it? Okay, but don't worry about it.
But you're asking
Who the
to
logic?
ask a question.
No, I'm not.
who the logic?
I'm not.
Well, no. Then no.
Come on, go ahead.
Okay, well, but is it okay? Can the government just say that no bills are due for that time frame and everybody just go back to
They
normal?
can't.
Look, nah, they
Why not? Why not?
How does Alabama Power get paid? How
No,
does
you
your
don't. You're fine. What's gonna happen?
they cut the lights off?
Why? Don't. Who cuts them off?
No, but in this pandemic, we saw that these big major companies don't have the money to last a month or two without funding.
But they don't have to pay for nothing. That's what I'm saying. Like you don't have to. Alabama Power. You don't have to pay this $2 billion that's owed. That's just what they clean.
So you're
I
saying
think
Alabama
insurance companies
Power
got all
doesn't
the
have
money.
to pay?
Right. Like
Or are you saying people
Well,
don't have to
no,
pay
I'm
saying
Alabama
both.
Power?
I don't
Both.
think that that's.
The people don't have to pay Alabama Power. Therefore, Alabama.
I don't know
Power
how
doesn't have to
logical
pay
that
for
is
anything.
because
But
if you do that, then you okay, wait.
I don't know. That's what I'm
Right,
asking.
right. That's what I'm saying. I don't know if that's logical because Alabama Power still got a bucket load of people to pay. They got employees that they got to pay, and they got so they kind of rely on money coming in so money can go out. And I do think that there's some companies that can, like we rich, man. This country's rich.
They
And it's
paying
a
the
lot
wrong
of, and
people,
it's a
man.
lot of wealth somewhere.
Right.
So I do think that somebody, I don't know who the fuck it is. I'm not thinking
Insurance
about
companies getting all the money.
I don't know who it is. I'm just saying, like you got Amazon, you got big companies that maybe can afford to
Pay that shit. Be good.
to let some people slide. But I know for a fact you can't just let everybody slide. And that's why I said I don't know how this shit
Right.
works. I just don't.
Now, Ty, I will tell you, said insurance companies, but they're at a real crunch right now because they're paying above and beyond
Yeah,
what
for
they
health
usually
stuff.
pay
Hell
because
yeah.
of COVID. That shit is high.
You got more people in the hospital. You got more, you got a lot of shit.
But I
going
get
on.
it. But if you're paying, you know what I'm saying, premiums and deductibles and shit all, and you're not even using the shit, like what do you do with that money?
But then
because
when
it-
400
because it's
million need to
based-
use it.
Yeah, it's based
At one
on
time.
okay.
And that shit is crazy. Them niggas take about $160 out your
Right.
check every 2 weeks.
And you ain't did-
might
you
not
ain't
go in
did
that bitch.
shit.
You might not go in that bitch ever.
That's how you.
But
You pay your car insurance.
That's how you
that
buy
shit
it.
may be $260 for
That's
two
how you
cars.
buy. That's how you buy
You
a
ain't had no
Superdome.
wreck.
You ain't had no
You know what I'm
wreck.
saying? Like, where
And
the
then
fuck
when
the
you
money
had-
go?
then
And
when you
then you
had-
got to pay another
Then when
$500
you
on
had
top of
a
that.
then when you had a wreck,
Right.
you gotta pay them $500.
No, that shit fucked up.
I was more talking about health insurance because
They looped in it too.
because once you go to the emergency room, that's a couple $1,000.
You
And
absolutely
that's sick.
a
Just
ride
ride
in
in
the
the
ambulance.
ambulance,
Yeah,
yep.
yeah.
Nigga,
sick.
hey, if something happened to me, y'all take me. Do not call. Because if you use your phone, they going to bill your ass.
Yeah.
And then the ambulance going to bill
Nigga,
me.
we tried to take you. You wouldn't get up.
Hell no. Fuck that. Real nigga. Don't take me to the hospital. Whole leg missing. Don't take me to the hospital.
Take me to the house.
I'll be all right.
Let me get in the pool.
I just need a shot.
Up, Joe.
Well, since we here, man, and we was talking about stuff that had political impact. There was a debate Tuesday.
Was it?
It was a debate Tuesday.
Shout
It was the
out.
first presidential debate between Joe Biden and Donald Trump. We ain't got to really stay here long because I know politics, we get in and out of it. We just say our piece. But what was y'all thought of that debate? Like, what was y'all thinking while y'all was watching it? What's y'all feelings after watching it? And what, like, how y'all feel?
Highly entertaining. Terrible look for the country. Donald Trump is a racist, which I ain't find that out last Wednesday. I think you're a fucking idiot if you don't vote, and I also think you're okay with racism if you vote for Trump.
Yeah. I'm not gonna go that far as to say, you know, I'm not gonna label you, but it's pretty clear and cut what your choice really needs to be at this point. If you care anything about yourselves, your health, your legacy, and your family going forward. I'm not here to pander and tell you who to vote for, but I mean, it's a clear cut choice.
Let me explain. Let me explain more what Stockett has been urging me to do. So, when I say you're okay with racism, I'm not calling you a racist. You might not be racist.
Right.
You might vote for Trump because you like his tax plan or what your taxes have looked like or his economics. But you have to know that he's racist, and you're okay with that for the greater good of you personally.
But are people I'm not going to say all people, but do you think that we have become a lot of selfish in nature? Because, like, I care about my bottom line and you not having to pay taxes.
I don't.
I let him get away with that.
Yeah.
I don't.
Because it's black people, by the way, that love Donald
benefit,
Trump.
right.
And they're going to benefit from that. And that's why they're voting for him, because they're going to win. So they're okay with some of the things that he made.
You're okay with racism.
So then you're not.
You might not be racist.
We had to talk about this.
But that's not.
I hope that's not the reason as to why they will vote for.
Some will,
him.
cause I get more money. Cause
Yeah.
No, I'm
He's
talking
an
about the racist part.
Personally,
I mean that means you're okay
Some
with
will, too.
racism. That means you're just okay with racism, like he said.
Because at the end of the day, you can't tell me what his policies are. Because they asked him those very questions. And
Man,
he
that man
didn't.
didn't.
He didn't
the whole
answer
debate.
shit.
That was the thing, though. Like with the debate, from what
You
I saw,
learned nothing
like,
from either one of them.
All I
That's
heard
why I
was
didn't watch.
insults, cutoffs, and a couple. Like I never heard one thing. Like what all the years that I used to watch debates, you used to hear, and I used to be like mad, like y'all niggas saying the same shit, but I didn't hear like nothing of a plan. This is how I'm gonna do this. This is what I'm gonna do. This is how I'm gonna do it, and this is how I'm gonna pay for it. And here, like we didn't get to see that.
at all.
At all.
And that's the
He asked the question.
that's the full reason.
He did.
That's the
He asked all of the questions.
full reason I watched not one bit of it. Cause I knew it was gonna be a shit show, so I wasn't gonna watch it, and I knew I was gonna get the highlights of it later, which I did. Which the highlights weren't highlights, man. It was entertaining. For me, that shit not entertaining.
And
That
that's how.
shit's
Like
not
I'm
entertaining
gonna be
to me,
honest.
man.
I was sitting there and I was entertained. I was like, damn, this shit.
That shit ain't entertaining.
Hold on. I'm sitting there and I'm watching. I'm like, damn, this shit entertaining. So I'm like, damn, this crazy how that nigga said it. And then like 15 minutes in, I was like, oh, this shit finna. Oh, he finna do this the whole time.
Right.
And I'm like,
this is the strategy.
wait a minute. I'm not entertained by this shit at all. Like this
Right.
ain't entertaining. This is
Right.
crazy. Like this is absurd. Like we always thought that the president had a high level of dignity
Decency.
and decency to it. But what I've learned, and I was talking about this the other night. There's a lot of a lot of political stuff that we have in our country is moral stuff, which is not a law.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
We got a
I
lot
can do
of
what I want.
moral stuff and we got a lot of decent stuff. Like I may not agree with you, Todd. You may not agree with none of something,
But let's
but
talk
I
like men.
understand what you want. You want some more money to help with counseling and stuff like that. I don't want to blow up the budget, but I think that's a decent thing. What you're trying to do, I'll compromise with
people,
you with
right.
that. But the only thing about being moral and decent is that's subjective. And if people lose their moral compass, or if one group feel like, because like you said, it's a clear cut. the other side saying it's a clear cut. I seen it. I watched tweets and I watched people. I have people that I was connected to that said that if it's not clear that you need to vote for Trump, I don't know what else gonna show it. How do we watch the same thing and they come to that? I think we just in some dangerous shit right now. Like, and it's crazy to see how it's gonna pan out.
That's why after the debate, I purposely recorded MSNBC, CNN, and Fox.
Oh man, it's hard to go to. I go to Fox every time, but it's hard. But I go there.
It's
I go there.
because I really do want to understand.
Yeah, I do.
But a lot of people will vote for Trump because they don't believe in abortion. All right, cool. You don't believe in abortion, but you okay with cops killing people. Like,
and to your
and that'd be the thing. They take one thing that they don't like about one candidate, and
that's what they vote on.
And that's what you vote on.
Well,
one thing, like
Can
not
that be
everybody's
both ways,
gonna.
though? Can that be both ways?
You have to take what's most
No,
important.
I don't know.
because I personally know people that make a lot of money that his tax plans, Trump
Benefit
tax
them.
plans will benefit them, but they still vote Democratic
Right.
because it's a moral. It's being
I know.
right, man.
I agree. And we had this discussion the other night. And I was like, hey, I know a lot of people who came up off of that and off of this situation, but they're still not going to vote that way.
They accept it.
And that's because you know what's morally right. Like,
Yeah.
but who determines what's morally right? Because they think they're doing what's
and
morally
that's what
right.
and that's
we
what
think so.
that's
Like,
the
what's morally right? I
Again,
don't
that's
know.
the problem that we have to.
You need a law.
And
Sometimes.
honestly, no matter what we say here, we can't make a right or wrong.
Right, because we don't
because
know what's
when people
moral
are dealing with like what
individuals,
they think
and I
is
get it.
moral or ethical, like we're saying for us, it's clear. So nobody can challenge us because we feel like we know what's clear.
Sometimes
but
it's opinion,
but
too.
other people have a different clear cut opinion.
I can't argue with you.
So
like,
morals is
abortion
opinionated?
is wrong. Like,
I don't-
Is a morals opinion?
I don't think so.
Yes.
But it is, but it ain't.
Yeah.
Like because what you might think is morally right, somebody else might not.
Right.
opinion.
Depending on
Right.
the individual. But I tell you one thing that I rescind my statement in saying that it's a clear choice.
What's they? Okay,
You know what I'm saying?
it's tough right now. I don't
The
know what
only
the fuck
clear
is going,
thing
fool.
is for you fuckers to vote. And let me tell you something. I'm gonna look in the camera when I say this. If you don't
camera
vote,
over there.
shut the fuck up. Like seriously, I don't want to hear your complaints about
I don't
nothing.
care
Even
you're
if
not
you
voting.
vote the opposite
I don't
way.
care you're not voting. If you're not voting, then
Don't
shut the
say-
fuck
that's
up.
what I'm
not
saying.
voting.
I'm gonna say this, and I'm gonna keep saying it, because I've had arguments with people, my friends, you know what I'm saying, who be like, man, voting doesn't matter, or man, they've been telling us to
Apparently
vote.
it does.
They've been telling us to vote for 60 years, and nothing has changed. I'm asking, and I'm urging you all, for the ones who say that voting doesn't matter.
Look at the last
I
2
understand
years.
what you're saying, and I get what you're saying. I disagree with what you're saying, but all you have to do is go look at a population in every city, whether it's a small election or whether it's a presidential election. Go look at the population of the city, and then go look at how many people actually vote. I use Birmingham as an example. Birmingham is a city of 219,000 people, and it's only 40,000 people voted in the mayor's election. Now, also, you got to remember, when you vote for a president, that's great. A president is great. Go vote for it. We get more, it's more polarizing, and people get more
Right.
sucked in to that election. But the president is not the one that passes the laws that we're out there protesting about and getting upset about.
Facts.
Like when the DAs or the different people are getting by.
Judges.
That is the election that you don't even go look at because them niggas ain't got commercials for it.
That
They just
fuck-
putting up posters and signs in your yard.
That
Learn
fuck-
who those
hey.
people are.
Y'all posting all this, Breonna Taylor, cops should be whatever. Cool. But the DA that wouldn't bring wouldn't bring charges,
He
he
got
got in
voted
there
in.
got
Didn't
voted
vote.
in.
Right.
Yeah.
So vote.
So change it.
So-
and stop saying that it's not candidates that look like. Well, find them. Let's go find them. Let's go find the lawyer or the business owner or the just shit. AOC. I'm not the biggest fan of her. I think I like a lot of stuff that she does, but I don't agree with it all the time, and that's okay
Yeah.
in politics.
Right.
But she was a bartender, And she ran. And look how powerful she is now as a politician. And she's getting her agendas in and affecting change for a group of people. She ran against a senator who had been sitting in that bitch for 1 billion years.
Right.
And won. Had way more money than she had.
She's bringing in a voice.
If you don't like candidates, we need to find candidates like that. But to sit there and say, I ain't gonna vote, it don't matter, and it's the left, y'all, I just can't, I don't have no stomach for it. I really don't.
Right.
I really don't.
I want to say, in 2016, 4 million people didn't vote that voted in 2012 with Obama because it was Trump versus Hillary. Mm-hmm. Hillary probably didn't give them a reason to vote because she had her issues or whatever, but look at what this causing. Yeah. People have died because you didn't vote in 2016.
Right. So carry that burden. You know what I'm saying? Like, you have everything.
I just think that shit is dumb as fuck. Why wouldn't you fucking vote? Especially as a black person. Yeah. I don't give a fuck who you vote for.
It doesn't match your energy, Joe.
Pick up your energy,
come on.
cuz.
Hey, all in all vote.
Shit. Fuck, nigga, let's go. Come on, man, come on. I'm ready. Start up.
No, catch the laughing. Fuck that.
But in all, man, you need to vote. Go vote.
Twice.
I was trying to match Can't Get Right energy. If y'all didn't know that was a punch in. If you don't know what that is, I don't fuck it.
That's why you should have a podcast.
Moving into music, man. My boy dropped, man. 21 Savage. We've been waiting.
21.
Hey, give him some hand claps, Dad, please. For my man 21 Savage. What the fuck?
What the fuck is that? Give yourself a dummy, Dad.
That nigga gave us our intro. Can we get 21 Savage some hand claps, Dad?
What the fuck?
Dad's butt fucked up over there?
See what happens if we try to do the shit live. Dad's just,
Person anything over that bitch.
There we go.
Press the letter P, Dad. Goddamn.
21 Savage. Yeah, shouts out to my man. He dropped.
Hold on, wait.
Turn it off. Turn it.
It's the big stepper.
Hey.
21.
You bitch, you. 21.
Lemon pepper.
Air Force Ones dancing with the devil.
Hey, man. If you putting on black Air Force One,
you buy trouble.
I put out a rubber arch, try to slide on my brother.
I'm gonna get him out of there. Shout out to 21 though. 21 Savage dropped, man. What was it? Savage Mode 2. Y'all had a chance to check out the album. If so, what's y'all thoughts on it?
I enjoyed it. That Running album, I think that's number 2 after the intro. The first song after the intro. That shit came on super hard. Metro Boomin did his thing. It was a live ass album. I liked it.
You don't sound like you matching your energy, cuz.
Didn't it?
What the fuck is up with that?
This shit was live as fuck. Who this?
Well, voting and listening to a 21 Savage album,
Which
it's
means
not
you
the
should.
same energy.
That means you should pick up your energy.
Right.
No, I don't give a fuck if I ever have to hear 21 Savage again.
Damn, that fucked up.
That nigga changed it. That nigga
I give a fuck about.
There go the true energy. That's the true energy, guys.
I give a fuck about Trump not being in office anymore. More than
I get what you're saying.
about
It's
that.
more important. All right, flip flop.
Yeah.
Always.
nigga
We
was
all
good.
do that.
Man, did you like the album? Goddamn.
I already said I like the
Okay,
album.
what Todd?
Yeah, it's a dope ass album too. Right?
Shit.
That's all you got?
That's it.
I hadn't given him the full
I'ma
shot
move
yet.
away, yeah.
From what I have heard, is production-wise, it's pretty goddamn good, pretty goddamn amazing. This nigga got
Thank you,
Morgan
Huda, for
fucking
having
Freeman.
something to go behind.
Right, this nigga got Morgan Freeman on that bitch. Like, how can y'all not sit here and say Morgan Freeman alone is fucking amazing?
It is.
Like, but as far as musically, I haven't given him the full shot yet. To me, he sounds like 21. It's up to you if you take that as a good or a bad. To me, he sounds like 21.
Are you a 21 fan? Let me say that. Because I am. So.
As far as, it depends on where I am, honestly. In the gym, I can listen to 21 any day, all day. But as far as on my personal time, no.
Okay.
I don't think so. But he fits the purpose for what I need him for. I like him. I can honestly sit here and say I like him more as a person and what he's trying to do as a person, as a human being in communities and in areas.
Okay.
Rather than his music.
That's how I feel about Vince Staples.
That's cool.
I'm gonna listen to all of his interviews.
Now you see the difference in what I was trying to point at.
Yeah.
Okay.
I can see it.
Okay.
Yeah, I listened to it. I thought it was live. I think it's dope. It's crazy to me to see his evolution because I wouldn't have thought, like I never would have thought, and this is and not no knock. I'm not trying to be disrespectful or anything, but I never would have thought that he would grow to this magnitude to where he got a Morgan Freeman on there. But even with the last album, you started seeing his starness. And the nigga don't drop that much music. He dropped on his time, which is a different than a lot of Atlanta artists. They usually fill you up with a lot of music. 21, he did a lot of stuff early, and then he just kind of, now he giving you some shit every 2 years like he J. Cole and them. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And I think that's dope, and I think that's prolonging his career, and he's doing so much stuff outside of it, regardless if you like his music or not, because I know a lot of people judge him just off his music. You know what I'm saying? But if you go, like you said, go look at the interviews of how he's speaking and what he's speaking now, it's hard to find yourself not liking him, regardless if you like his music or not. I don't think his music is for everybody. You know what I'm saying? So,
And that's why I was like, you know, that I didn't really give it the true listen. Like I listened to that West Side Gun, right? I listened to
Hated
that
it.
Get beat up.
I listened to that more than I did the 21 because I was working. You know what I'm saying? Like I could sit there and listen to lyrics while I work. 21, I ain't trying to do no work when I
you
listen to
lifting
that
the
shit.
keyboard.
Yeah. Like that shit was
Lifting the
different, so I didn't really
keyboard,
get a chance to really dive into it how I wanted to. But it sounded pretty dope though.
So I know you say he's more of a more prolific, sort of say, like the Kendricks or the Coles, and meaning he takes more time to make his music. Was it worth the wait?
I don't know if it was worth the wait for the album.
Don't look at
But-
me like that, little stupid looking at little boy.
Y'all niggas is silly.
go ahead, man. I'm sorry. We didn't mean to cut you off.
He just
I don't know if it was worth like he said, like the 2-3 year wait for this project, but I enjoyed it.
I just like when he dropped. So I wasn't sitting here like, oh my God, come on, I'm waiting on 21. Like, but when it came, I was ready to push play. Matter of fact, I was leaving Can't Get Right House. When I started playing it, you know that ride out there, you get a good 30 minutes. So I was rocking. I needed that shit too because I was in
I'm
Zambia.
damn sure gonna need it when I leave.
Yeah, so it's just a dope album. Good body work. So shouts out to him.
Good body work. It was cool. Like I said, you brought up West Side Gun. I promise you, I gave it a chance. It's just not for me.
You gonna pick at that fight, huh? Man gonna shoot you.
West Side, what'd he drop?
Wait, well, you gonna come from
what's the name
Buffalo?
of it?
Maybe.
Let me see the name of it. I forgot the name of it, but like I said, it's definitely lyrics. That's all it is. It's Who Made the Suns?
Bum beats.
Who Made the
and
Sunshine?
lyrics.
I mean, Bum Beats.
You like those kind of beats though? Like in general?
No, you never have.
Never.
I get it. I get why you say that.
Right,
But I
but-
like it. But you know,
I
them-
feel like you,
them
like I
at
told him the
times.
other day, and it's what I used to tell Todd too back in the day, listening to young shit. Like, you can't listen to that shit at the same level that you try to listen to like a Lil Baby album or a 21 Savage album. You gotta like. I'm liking now that there's different styles and genre of music
Yeah.
now, and I keep saying this. I love the fact that Detroit sound like Detroit.
Yeah.
I
So
like.
you need to make it clear though, because when I asked that question, do you like those beats? I was talking to Can't Get Right, but you
I
was
know-
like no. But I don't know if the people knew that you would.
Oh
they knew
well,
what I was talking about.
I like. No, I was saying I was answering.
I know.
Yeah. I was answering no for him because
Right.
no, he doesn't like that.
Right.
But I like that shit.
Right. Okay.
And I like that boom bap, that doom doom doom, the doom doom, because it's a good thing for them to get in there and do their wordplay.
Right.
And if you listen to their raps and the things that they saying, that shit, it's live. It's
And-
dope. It's vintage New York, which is
Right.
why he probably got all those vintage features on there too. You know what I mean?
Slick
So-
Rick.
Slick Rick.
yeah. I
Busta
like that
Rhymes,
shit a
Jada,
lot.
like
I
that
like
shit.
their whole movement and
Right.
everything they got going. They being who they are. They stand true to what they are. And I just like it.
And there was a Griselda nigga, one of them niggas in that clique that got on that song he put in there. He was with Griselda with Wayne on
With
it.
Wayne, yep.
I like Griselda's movement. I like who they are. I will listen to their interviews. I like them individually. The music, I'm sorry, it's just not.
Now I will put
For
this
me.
out there. He's not my favorite West Side.
Benny.
I
For me,
I
it's
like
Benny.
Conway. Conway is
For me,
mine.
it's Benny.
Mine West Side.
I like Benny.
West Side.
And that's
true.
crazy. That's the perfect trifecta.
Right.
Right.
You know?
Because that
Oh.
That mean,
honestly,
that mean none of them niggas are good.
all of them are good
no,
differently.
that's
all of them are good differently.
I'm gonna
All
get
of-
rid of that. It's
Yeah,
in
yeah.
3 seconds.
All of them are good differently.
Nope, I'm gonna get rid of that in 3 seconds. Hot buzz. It was some people like Juvis, some people thought it was Wayne, some people thought it was BG. Can't
Nobody
say
thought
nothing.
it was Turk. All them niggas are Turk.
I just named 3 people. They named 3 people. I specifically did
All
name
them
Turk.
niggas are Turk.
Right
I
now,
never named
right,
Turk.
Right now, you acting like Turk.
Juve.
You acting
It
like
was only Juve and BG.
Who else dropped?
Bryson Tiller. Y'all listen to this shit?
No.
It's groovy. I like it. I need to listen.
I
to
didn't
it
know
longer.
he even dropped. What he dropped?
Album.
dropped.
A little, is it an EP or album?
It's an album.
It's an album. I know he got Drake on there. He got Drake on it, so he gonna
It's called
do-
Anniversary.
I liked it. It was cool. It was bright.
10 songs.
I don't know if it was better because it was hard, because how good they say that his previous shit was. I think it's hard to be better, but it was decent. It was listening to a bull. Fuck it.
I like that word. I'm gonna go with that.
Talking about listening to a bull.
Second, I think.
My nigga Dom
Album.
dropped.
Who?
Dom Kennedy.
Bam. Bam Kennedy.
Damn.
Wasn't
You got
his
the
best
fight.
shit,
Yeah, the
but-
West Coast fight.
Yeah. Wasn't his best shit, but it's been better than his past projects, like Todd alluded to. It was getting back to who he is. I don't know where he was trying to go these past 5, 6, 7 years, but I'm glad he's on the way.
You listen to it, Todd?
I listened to it. Like I told you in the group, I didn't like it. I
Okay.
mean, it's better than what he was putting out, because that other shit was bullshit to me.
Gotcha.
To
Stop.
me,
You listen to it?
He would never.
he wouldn't.
Gotcha. Me neither. So let's get to the real fucking shit of the music that came out, man. Let's talk about the Tory Lanez. Let's be real and just talk about it. We ain't trying to pick nobody's sides. We ain't trying to have we on Meg's side. We on the Tory Lanez side. We just trying to be objective
was toxic.
of the whole situation. You know what I'm saying?
I didn't like it.
You know, let's talk about the Tory Lanez, man. Like, what-
But being honest, I don't mind saying it. It seems to be some good music. It was easy to listen to. I don't know, so I'm not gonna pick a side just yet. But if you was around a woman getting shot, you might be kind of I don't know. I'm gonna wait and see.
it's simple. If you shot that girl, you're a fuck nigga.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? And if she's lying, then she's what she is. I'm not gonna call her out of her name or whatever. But as I don't know, we don't know, man. And that's the hard thing. Like, it's not up to us to decide what happened, because he has his story, she has her story. And I hate it because
And it's not fair to automatically just take her story.
or his.
Or his.
Or
I
his,
don't
like,
know.
And that's when it becomes tough, because I will still listen to a Meg, you know what I'm saying, song. Even though she's going with this, but some people are saying she's
Well-
lying. So why can't I do the same
Well,
thing for the
my
other
thing
side?
is, all right, if it comes out that Meg is lying, I will still listen to her song. If it comes out that Tory Lanez shot that girl, I'm not listening to the song.
And I'm gonna
sorry.
feel bad for listening to it. I'm
'Cause, like,
definitely
nigga,
gonna
you
feel
shot
bad.
a girl?
Yeah, like it's tough to pick sides, you know what I'm saying, with that. But I'm just gonna be honest. I listened to it. It was good music. The music itself was good music. His story, he had his own story. Whether you believe him or not, that's up to you. But the way he told his story sounded good.
It did. It made you question. Like,
He did open up some questions. But then ultimately, how did that girl get shot?
I was just about to say
Tell me that.
That is the only
if
true
if
thing that we
gets
know to
cleared
be
up,
true.
She said he did. She said he didn't. The way people in the car aren't saying shit or saying some other shit.
I don't know, but I know people gonna be tuned in to figure out, like, once that go to court, if it goes to court.
I don't
or
think
that
it's going to court, because she never said.
It's still open.
She came out on the internet and said he shot me. They have to do something with that.
Well, not. I
don't know if that's
mean,
legally
he
binding, I don't know,
I've
but-
seen him say
He said it was
he
an
can't
open
talk
case.
about nothing that's open.
yeah.
Right.
So
He,
whatever
that's
the
what he
fuck that
said,
mean.
and this is what she said. So it has to go somewhere.
Well, see, I wouldn't know that he said that, because I ain't listened to that shit. So,
I feel you.
I feel you.
like, it's not that, you know.
Nah, stand
I
your
won't
ground.
fault you for that.
No, I'm saying I just
You don't have
didn't
to
listen
explain
to
it.
You ain't
Well,
listening
shut
to
up.
it.
I'm
No,
talking.
just say it.
Okay, was there a reason? I open it up, Todd.
Shit, I'm trying to say it, goddamn.
Was there a reason why you didn't listen to her? Or you just didn't have time?
No,
One, I've
'cause
never
he
listened to a
listened to
Tory
all
Lanez
things.
album, period. I've never listened to it.
That makes sense.
So, two, this happened. Even
wasn't
if
gonna
he
listen
did, if
anyway.
he didn't, the one thing that remains, she did get shot. She said he shot her. Why would the fuck somebody lie about it? Now, if I don't know the story,
Now
It's that a hard question, because that goes back to the things like, don't fucking mean to pick sides or make arguments
picking
with
sides.
anybody.
When
I'm not.
somebody say
I'm
don't
not.
mean to,
I
they
am
picking
not.
sides.
I am not.
Nah,
I'm just
this your side.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
This is not my side. Fuck you if you think it's my side.
This who
it
the
goes
side?
back to women having stories of men doing things to them, then coming back like Allen Iverson. You know, just like stories of a woman saying that he did this to me, and then come back
drugged
later
me
and
out.
say he
Yeah.
didn't.
What-
That's all I'm saying.
You feeling lonely?
But at the end,
Nah, my wife at home.
You
Who
feeling isolated?
No,
over
my
there?
wife at home.
I'm just talking shit.
But
we know she got shot. That ain't a lie.
I'm with you.
I guess.
I feel
I'm gonna be
just
on
like-
Meg's side.
I feel what you're
and I'm
saying.
gonna be on Meg's side because I like looking at her, and I don't follow Tory Lanez on Instagram. So
I'm with Todd. Like it just the logic. Like it make me like I just can't believe somebody would make up that they got shot. So
Right.
like it's hard for me to like to say that. Somebody would say that this person shot me, finger them, say that this is the person that did it, and then it don't be true. Now again, like you said, I mean we don't know the story, so we gotta just wait till that motherfucker come out. I did listen to like the first 6 songs. I still haven't finished it. And as I was listening to it, to be honest, I gotta be transparent. I was listening to it, and I was liking it, but also I never been one to run to his project.
Me neither.
Never.
So I only went and listened. To be honest, like I
I've
only
been
went
a
and
huge
listened.
fan.
I
I'm
think
not gonna
I got caught up in all the hype of everything that's going on, and that made me go listen.
And I ain't gonna lie, I've been a huge fan of his music.
I know, like you and Baron,
you and
you and
Baron,
Baron,
y'all rock with
fan.
Tory. So
his
I-
music- his music-
I've never really liked this music.
I think he make good music. I just never went and listened. Like I just never listened to it. But that, and I know that sound crazy, but I never ran to his projects. I can't tell you none of them things. Like I can't tell you nothing on none of his.
and before this, his attitude didn't match the quality of his music.
What you mean?
Like he always came off as being bigger than what he was.
Pretty big.
No. He came off as being like damn near Wayne or somebody. No, you not top 30 currently. That nigga just not that good.
No,
I'm sorry. No,
That's okay.
that's my personal opinion.
I know. Okay.
But I mean, you can't name 5 hits
but
he's
just,
made.
I get it, but just statistically, look at it like that. That's all I'm asking.
Yes, I just said it.
And that's all I'm saying.
Name 5 hits that he's made.
I can't. He is a remake king, but you gotta say, and his number says that people like him and he's big. And
Okay,
as far as
yeah.
streams and
People
stuff.
like NBA
yes,
Youngboy.
yes,
NBA
he can get
Youngboy
views
and-
on
NBA
Instagram.
Youngboy #1 right now.
That's
like
what I'm
the
saying.
last
People
3,
like
4, 5
him.
months,
That nigga
NBA
make
Youngboy
hits.
#1.
That nigga got number
Name
1
me
charted
Name me
hits.
5 NBA Youngboy hits.
I don't know,
Exactly.
but he got them.
Nah, exactly.
Tory Lanez don't though.
Okay. Okay. You just sat here and said you told me to name 5 Tory Lanez hits, and I couldn't because
probably can't name
So
5
you-
hits of niggas you like.
That's my point.
Sometime.
And you're gonna tell me because I can't name him,
but
he's
the
not
thing
good.
Is,
but you're
NBA
gonna say-
Youngboy, I keep seeing has the number 1 hit song in rap genre. I don't see that with Tory Lanez. I don't have to know the song, but I
lying.
see the.
He ain't lying, but on the same chart, they put out a chart of the top 10 people who's being streamed right now.
nigga
Tory
Tussle
Lanez
stupid.
and NBA Youngboy was in there.
NBA, you said NBA Youngboy?
I said Tory Lanez and NBA Youngboy were in there. I never said NBA Youngboy wasn't in there.
What you
But
gonna say?
in the top 10 of the most streamed artists, NBA Youngboy and Tory Lanez is in there right now.
No, pull it up.
He is the most streamed. NBA Youngboy is the most streamed, but
Okay, so he's solidified.
okay, he is. I never said he wasn't.
Yeah, that's all I was saying.
Tory Lanez is as
Speaking
well.
of, man, he got in some trouble too, didn't
Yeah, he went to
he?
jail.
They got locked up by 12, 13 of them. Nah, for guns. It was.
Yeah, he shoot or do some dumb shit every week.
shooting a video or something, and they wasn't supposed to have guns on set or some shit like that. I think.
I saw he had bailed everybody out too. And I saw his lawyer say, which is a good point. I mean, that's what a lawyer is gonna do. But he said just because you're arrested for something doesn't mean you're guilty of it.
All right.
Agreed.
So
And he was home too in Baton Rouge.
And Tory Lanez punk ass ain't bailing nobody out.
Oh, he back down.
I watched we were talking about things that we watched. I watched a crazy ass doc. One of them nights, sometimes I end up staying up kind of late. And it's kind of crazy that I can't remember the exact doc. What the fuck was the name of that shit? Y'all buy me some time while I get to it.
What's it about? The murderer shit?
I was talking about shit I've been watching.
The neighbor shit? The highlight shit that's on?
Woke
Fuck,
on
what was it?
Woke on Hulu. Is
Did you
good.
like that?
Woke on Hulu?
It was
Never
it
heard
was
of
worth watching. It was just something to watch.
I've been watching Better Call Saul.
It was, but
It was something to watch.
it was something.
I
to
didn't
watch.
agree with
Right. Yeah, I was
like,
just about to say, like-
some of the shit was corny. but
Triggered.
It was something to watch.
Trigger.
My bad.
Okay.
Triggered. It's a Netflix doc. I'm gonna tell y'all before you watch it, get your shit together. Especially like it's fucked up. Like It's I don't know if y'all remember. It's about the. Nah, man, it ain't shit fun about it. Now. I'm telling you, it's gonna fuck your psyche up. But it's
But
about.
we don't know it, so we not joking though.
Right? No. I know y'all not joking, but I'm telling y'all like how.
What is it about?
I'm trying to get
Get to it.
Interrupt
Just said all these damn words. Get to the shit.
Dummy.
God damn.
Man, let me see what the Cowboys doing while you talking.
They losing. What's up?
Nah, but anyway, it's about Chris Watts. It's called Trigger, and it's about a man who was married and he, wanted to go off with his girlfriend, and
Side Bitch Chronicles.
His best option he thought was to kill his pregnant wife and smother his 2 kids and throw them in an oil rig.
Shit.
He threw them in an oil well, an oil drum. It's some fucked up shit. And like they show you like the police cam when they first interviewing him when he first come to the scene to report that his wife missing. It's just crazy. It was interesting to watch the case, and they show the polygraph test of him being tested. They show him trying to say what he thought
Did he pass
happened. Hell no, that nigga flunked that bitch with flying colors. And the whole time the lady was setting him up like, if you're lying, I'm gonna see it. So you got time to opt out. But if you get on it, and when she came back, she said, as you already know, she cool, casual. As you already know, I just gave you this test and everything you said was a lie. So tell us the real story. He was like, I'm not really lying. I don't know what happened. But it's fucked up, man. Like, that's one of them ones where I had to do what you said, tear back. What you called it? Blink back. I had to blink back by 3 times. Yeah, man. Because the kids,
You kill the kids.
how do a father kill his own kids? And just listen to him talk, and like they show the videos of him interacting with his daughters, playing basketball and ball with them, and like playing with dolls and shit with them, and like to turn around and he said like all I ever wanted to be was a father. And then you turn around and like he telling the story of how his daughter was like, what's wrong with mommy? Or where we going? Or what did you do to my sister? Like, you know what I'm saying? And like to hear that shit, man.
So he eventually told the true story.
Yeah, they brought his dad in there. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to give it up, but they brought you check it out if you got the heart
I
or the
don't think I
stomach to
got
check
the
it out. But
goddamn stones to do that.
it's definitely
What was
crazy.
that Netflix show where
know if I can watch it. I can
like
read
the
it.
guy fucked the whole family? Like the daughter, the
Oh,
wife.
I know what you talking about.
The,
I forgot what it was.
The husband.
The dog and shit. That nigga went on a rampage. I know what you talking about. I
That
forgot
shit
what it
true
was
too?
called.
The dog.
It was some crazy
It
shit
was some
going
crazy
on.
shit. He fucked the whole family.
Yeah, he went crazy. I don't know what it was.
What the fuck?
But
The dog.
but staying out that stuff I have been watching. I saw Woke. The Boys on Prime Video is really good. And
What's
What's the boys?
The cowboy?
no.
The bum boy.
No. It's about
They losing to the brown boys right now.
right. Fuckers. Damn, they
They get
just
blowed up.
scored.
Too.
But nah, it's about superheroes being fucked up. Like, imagine Superman going on a plane and being like, oh, I can't save these people, so fuck it. So I'm just going to kill everybody. So nobody witnessed me not saving them.
Not saving them. Why? Why you got to save them?
Because he wanted his identity to be
Yeah, because they on movies and shit. So
Right.
he couldn't save them. So it's really about superheroes being
why,
fucked up.
So why were they about to die in the first place? Or were they about to
Well, the
die?
plane going down.
Okay.
Like, yeah. But it's like about superheroes being fucked up. Yeah, villains and shit. Like
I can't
they
save
ain't
them.
good
I'm going to kill
people.
them. I'm going to make sure this bitch crash.
Yeah, so
blow up.
nobody can make the video. But also Sneakerheads on Netflix. It's some little corny shit to watch. That was cool. It was
I
about
watched the preview of that.
it was about their journey to get sneakers and
Vampires versus Brooklyn.
Bronx.
Bronx.
Yeah.
That shit.
I hadn't watched it, but I saw the preview.
stop watching previews.
Why?
That
That's how
nigga
you
a
learn.
preview king.
That's how you learn
That
what
nigga
to
said, I
watch.
saw the preview.
That's how you learn.
Well,
what to
why
watch.
don't you watch it?
Cause the trailers do be on Netflix. They trill at how they
yeah.
pull that trailer. Cause you be at that trailer like,
And I be watching, and I put it on my. I
I
watch.
really want to turn that shit off. I hate the trailer preview. when
Well,
I'm looking for
I
something.
only
click
watch
on
it. I only watch it because.
But once it's on, like it's gonna play automatically.
so click off of it.
right.
I know,
Well-
but I won't do that.
But why though? But the only reason I watched it is because right now I watch them on purpose because I'm watching a show and I ain't gonna watch it right now. I like to finish a show before I start another. Right now, I'm watching Better Call Saul. I don't know why, but
I love that.
and that's why I'm watching it because it's a string off of Breaking
Bad,
So
yeah.
I decided to watch that. So I'm gonna watch something next, and that's why I watch the previews. Okay. Put it on my list.
I gotta finish Better Call Saul. I think I'm an
I'm on
episode
season
maybe
3.
away.
I'm on like.
But no, that's a dope episode.
Yeah.
Um,
I watched the Lakers in 5.
Lakers and 5.
Sport.
It ain't no Lakers. It's not no Lakers in 5.
it's the worst fucking finals in the history of finals.
Look,
Let's just say it.
I meant to put this in the group chat.
You look like you had an argument right there, Todd. You didn't want to have it.
Look, it was a
Nah, 'cause they
study.
wanted it to be so hard. Remember, he was like, "Oh, this is gonna be a hard game tonight.
Yeah, it's gonna be harder without Adebayo.
Yeah,
It's gonna be
nigga
harder
lost
without,
5 starters. It's gonna be a hard game tonight.
It's harder without your all star.
It was a study that said 19% of people that watch the NBA says that this championship is not legitimate.
They don't count.
Those are people that never played basketball a day in their fucking lives. I don't listen to those stupid ass people. Anyway, they still got to
Yeah,
get
but
up.
you be a lot of fan bias too. You
Okay,
do.
with the Lakers. Okay, that's my team. If the Lakers win,
Yeah, but don't be biased.
okay.
This
So
is
you
one of
want
the
me to
easiest
say-
championships in our history.
Just
So you want me to
respond
say
the
that?
question. Respond to
No,
the
no,
question.
no. I don't want you to say nothing that you don't agree with.
No, no,
but
no.
I-
I'm asking you what's the question.
And because if it's 95% of people saying that, some of those people have played basketball.
Okay, well, let me just put it out there. I said before the season even started, as a fan, that we were gonna win the championship. Am I right?
You, as a fan, we're not talking about that.
Yeah.
Okay, now, if I take my bias out of there, I still would believe that the Lakers were the better team in the NBA.
Easily.
I
Okay.
knew that the championship was coming out of the West. Period, because KD is now in the East. He didn't even play this year. Neither is Kyrie. He was hurt all fucking year. So I knew it was coming out of the West regardless. Clay? He was hurt. Steph even got hurt. So even when the world was open, it was either the Lakers or the Clippers, which are in the Western Conference.
There you go, my nigga. Open up your goddamn,
So
Let me ask you one question. When the world was open, did you ever imagine the Miami Heat making it to the finals?
I didn't know who to pick from the East.
At the East, I didn't know who to pick. I thought the Bucks was going to be the one. No, I didn't think it was.
You
Miami.
thought the Bucks, you thought
I didn't think-
Toronto,
right.
you thought Boston, you thought Sixers.
Right.
Way before
Miami
you got
did
to the
come out
Heat.
of nowhere.
Miami came out of nowhere.
Exactly what I'm saying.
So this Miami team that
Bums
you're asking,
playing bigger bums.
they beat the team that I said was supposed to be there. They beat
Who?
their ass 4-1.
So does that mean that
The Miami Heat.
So the teams that they beat, does that actually make them the
Yeah,
best?
does that make Milwaukee bums?
Or the Boston?
They had the
Celtics
best
best.
record in the league.
They got you in a pickle right now. I'm gonna wait to see how you get out of it.
The thing is, Milwaukee was not what we thought they was. The
Okay.
Sixers are
I never
bums.
thought they was amazing though.
Giannis should not have been MVP.
Giannis, ain't his daughter.
Go ahead, man. The man going, huh?
Whatever the fuck his name is.
Dummy.
Giannis.
But
Sound like a planet.
Pluto, Giannis, Jupiter. But no, like this is a give me. LeBron shouldn't even like this shit. And I always said Laker fans are not true basketball fans. That's not talking about you. I'm saying a lot of Laker fans, just like Alabama fans.
Can you say the same about Cowboy fans?
No,
Oh,
no, because
I would have got it if you to say yeah, but not me, like you just did. Todd.
They
No.
said in a sense.
no,
I know.
I'm gonna say that
I think
because
the Cowboys are
because
fans
we
are the
haven't
same way.
had the success to warrant that recently.
But
But y'all never stop thinking that y'all going to the Super Bowl area.
every year,
And
Yes.
and as
But-
a fan with bias, your team is going. This is our year. The Knicks every year is a Knicks fan saying, "This is our year. We're gonna win it."
That's stupid. I don't think this our year for the Cowboys.
All right.
I think our defense is trash as fuck.
how many years you said that?
We're losing to the fucking Browns.
How many years you said that? Admitted that? Should I say?
Maybe like last year.
No,
Yeah, I'm pretty honest
it's
about it.
on tape.
Bama fans, like, you don't have to be a fan of college football to be a Bama fan.
I understand.
It's a lot of them.
right now.
Laker fans, most girls are Laker fans, and they don't watch any games.
Well, I think most people are LeBron fans, and they go where
and
LeBron.
they go where
goes.
LeBron go.
I'm a
But
LeBron fan. I'm not a Laker fan.
I've been a Kobe fan. I just like the Lakers.
You're a Laker fan.
Right.
I'm a
Nobody, and to back up, let's go back. The Denver Nuggets, they put the Clippers out. I picked the Clippers to win.
Because you should have.
But they
But
put-
some fucked up shit happened.
What happened?
I don't think that you can. I mean, you can't discredit the Lakers for winning. All right, that's the one thing. I mean, people can say what they want. I think I said it the other day on the internet, but that's one thing that I don't like about basketball. For the last 5-6 years, you already know. Well, shit, for the last 8-9 years, you already know what team gonna be there.
Mm-hmm.
You've known it at the beginning of the season. You've always known. The year was Golden State. You thought it was gonna be Golden State and Brun. Then fucking San Antonio and Brun. It's, you know what I'm saying? It's always somebody and Brun. And like you in 90% of the time, that's exactly who it's been. And that's why I just don't, basketball just doesn't, I don't like all that super team shit. I don't give a fuck who started it. I don't care if it was the Celtics. I don't care. That's why I really like what Lillard did. I'm finna stay here. I think it's fucking a dumbass argument when people say, "Oh, well, Jordan didn't win and he lost 7 years." How do you explain that? Because he stayed with the fucked up team that he had.
Right.
He stayed there and he
built
played it
something.
out, and he learned how to play with that team. And yes, they got more pieces. That's organic. I can respect that. You know what I'm saying? But I don't really like all the shit that go on in basketball. No
Well,
more.
it'll be more balanced next year.
I doubt it.
How?
Like-
It's still 2-3 super teams.
All right.
I'm gonna tell you.
And it's
what's
gonna be them
in the fold.
2-3 teams that's in there.
Toronto is gonna be there.
I don't know.
Okay. It's a brand of basketball that's being played in the playoffs.
Next
way
year it's
different
gonna be
from
the
regular
Lakers.
season. It's more physical.
Maybe Brooklyn.
Well, it depends on what AD do. He don't have to come back, dude.
Well, if
But he
comes
definitely
back.
coming back. But we know. Well, I
Maybe he
take
might
my
get his
bias
ring
away.
and go
Take
somewhere.
You're right. Take my bias away. I don't see why he would leave. He's in.
I don't either, but
You know what I'm saying?
yeah, I got
He's
it.
not leaving because the Lakers can offer him the most money, right?
Right.
So he's not leaving. So it's gonna be the Lakers next year.
Like right now,
He
in
don't care LeBron.
I don't know if that always matters though. The most money, because I think when he left
At this point, I don't think it matters.
Well, at this point, right. I always know,
But
because
the thing is, what better situation could he go to?
that's what
Right.
matters
Yeah.
more
Yeah.
to me.
Matters the most, right.
Like,
So like
there's no
when,
better situation.
when KD was in Oklahoma, you're like, nah, let me get the fuck out of here. Because it was a better situation he could
Right.
go to.
Agreed.
You going to the Warriors.
I don't think there's no better situation unless he want to go to fucking Brooklyn.
They can't pay him.
Who
Yeah.
knows? I don't know. If he find a way to go to Brooklyn, that's it. Other than that,
I'm telling you, man, y'all sleeping on the Warriors, man. They just was hurt. I as a Laker fan, the Warriors were winning that bitch without KD.
I
You
know.
understand that?
Mhm.
So, and you get the number 2 or 3 draft pick this year.
But we knew that they was hurt before the season started. So at the beginning of the season, we knew who was gonna be there.
That's true.
The it's only one different team, and that's the Heat. But we knew Brown was gonna be there.
We did. But that I'm saying going forward, like in the
Right
next-
now, we don't know who gonna be like who's the NFL team that's gonna be there.
no clue.
no clue.
No
Kansas
clue.
City,
Chiefs,
maybe,
they look good,
Chiefs,
but
they look good.
But that's
They
the
got the
beautiful
Rona.
thing about football.
They got the
You
Rona.
get one game and you can get your ass busted. You can get fucked up on that one game.
Yeah, the Chiefs got the Rona right now, so I don't know. Fuck up. Basketball. Did Doc deserve to get fired?
Fuck no.
Fuck no.
Fuck no. You paying 2 bums, $100+ million.
Bums?
Bums.
I ain't gonna say bums, but
Paul George,
play
Paul
like
George,
bums.
one of your top 5 players in the league.
I ain't gonna say 2 bums. What's the other bum? You say 2 bums?
Two
the
bums.
call.
Kawhi
Whatever the fuck
Leonard.
is
Kawhi
that,
not a bum, man. That man
He
has,
played like a bum in that final game.
I will
In the
agree.
elimination game,
I agree, but I'm not gonna
let
say
that
he's a
had have been
bum.
Brun. Let that had have been Steph. Let that better have been anybody else.
How many points
He
they
gonna carry
combined
that
for?
burden. He's supposed to be.
I get
They
that.
combined for like what,
Okay.
like 26 points maybe?
Calm down,
24
fellas. Calm
points.
down. Calm the fuck down. Yes,
That
I
nigga
get
need to
that
take a
they-
relaxation,
Right, like
man.
I get that he doesn't get the same scrutiny as them, but no, he helped Toronto win the ring.
Man.
He helped San Antonio win the ring.
Was Toronto in the fold? Was Toronto in the conversation to win the championship this year? Yes or no?
No,
Without a fucking Kawhi Leonard.
no.
There
They
was.
played good, but no.
There was.
Apparently,
They was in the running.
Apparently, it's no.
They was in the running to make the final.
They lost in the game 7.
Apparently, it's no. When it got to the crunch time, they looked like the worst of the best teams. And that's because there's no Kawhi. With Kawhi, they easily in the fucking finals.
Okay.
He ain't lying because he shouldn't have left. He could have stayed in
He's
Toronto
easily
for that
in the
shit.
He could've stayed in
finals.
Toronto
He's
with that
easily in the finals there.
That nigga only problem was he believed in Paul fucking George.
Or he just wanted to live a different life. I never know what he's thinking.
You
so
right.
I would
Or who
never
the fuck
try
wants to live in Toronto for 8 months
I
out the
never
year?
know what he's thinking. I don't know.
I get it. I'd rather be in L.A.
Toronto is going to be in the conversation. This is the brand of basketball that they play. They play defense.
Yeah, but we've also seen that in the NBA, if you be they won a championship, but when you be there like multiple years, like because before they
That brand
championship, they
gets
was
caught
right
up
there, like their windows start closing.
Yeah, that brand's caught up with.
Because you saying Toronto, now Toronto gonna have to deal with Brooklyn.
Brooklyn,
Yeah,
and
like
Boston.
shit, like
Brooklyn,
It's all
Boston,
superstars.
and
Yeah,
Miami.
Miami
Brooklyn,
gonna get
Boston,
better.
Miami,
Like,
and
yeah,
maybe
like-
Milwaukee. It depends
Yeah.
on where the Greek feet goes.
That's exactly what I was trying to tell Todd. Next year, Miami is going to be maybe the 4th best team in the East.
Which is
We'll
still
see, we'll
competition. It's still top competition.
You in the playoffs,
that ain't
4th
far
best team.
fetched.
Did y'all see that SMU and Texas played? And the SMU student police had to clear out the whole student section in the first half of the game because they felt like they wasn't abiding by the mask rules and they wasn't doing social distance. So they cleared out the whole entire section from the stadium. Did y'all see that?
I saw that, and it's
saw
good. That's follow the fucking rules.
And that's Texas.
Follow the rules.
So it's something to be said about
Right. Follow
that
the
shit being
rules.
in Texas.
Like, just comply. That's what they tell us to do.
Comply.
Just comply. Just comply.
Like the lady,
Like the lady at the Texas
like the lady at the
football
Just
game.
comply.
I ain't never been so excited to see somebody go down.
Get arrested.
Comply.
Yeah.
Just comply.
Yeah, she wasn't complying.
Right.
You want to be at a football game, wear a mask. Why is that so hard?
Comply.
They need to put that shit in the clubs here in Birmingham.
All these injuries, NFL, all them injuries and shit. Do y'all think they got something to do with the lack of preseason and the lack of
Yes.
Of course.
touch up?
Yeah, of course, man. You know, just when you're in your first game, you kind of
It's
a
some
little
big
bit more
names out,
sore.
man.
Yeah. You're just a little more sore. You're a little more hurt. It's a little more hard to adjust to. You got to get in. They always say you got to get in game shape. First, second game, you're never in game shape.
Man,
It's
I
very
remember
rare.
like first year starting, you don't know what that is until you like play. Like I'm telling you, like I literally thought that I was finna die. Like my first drive Tennessee game, that was the first game I ever started. You know what I'm saying? My first drive, I was like, and the offense finna line up to hike that bitch again. I'm
you can't do them but go, goddamn. Go.
like I was like, and it was only like 10 plays in, but like it's just different.
Yeah, it is.
I don't know how to explain that experience to
But-
somebody, but it's different.
I can't
see-
lie. That 101,000 that y'all played in front of,
Yeah,
that's enough. You know what I'm saying?
And the
That's-
adrenaline
yeah,
gonna get so
they-
much
yeah.
out of you on that
Yeah,
first
yeah.
play. Like you on
Right.
that first play, you going super. You ain't never
Fuck
went that hard in
right.
your life. You tired as
But
fuck
see-
on play two.
Right.
But
Ran
see,
right
that-
out that bitch and got shook. Them nigga threw that screen pad to meet him or whatever. I was hauling their head. Y'all finna hit that nigga. That nigga put them feet on me. I went right. All I did, gave you know, you just give him arm.
I touched him. I touched him.
Man, that nigga playing on me so hard. That nigga, get back, bitch.
I
I
touched him.
flew right past him. I
But
was
see,
like,
that's
God
also
damn.
why like the SEC and ACC like been having all these upsets because you go from playing 3-4 bums starting off to kind of get yourself
their
in
preseason.
shape to going right into the SEC ACC conference.
That's why I think that if LSU plays Mississippi State week 7, we beat the fuck out of them.
Yes.
Yeah, because did they lose? End up
Yeah,
losing?
They
it
lost
is.
to Arkansas.
Your number one DB didn't even play that
He
game.
didn't.
Nigga
But
threw the
I
ball
get
60
it, but I get it.
times.
You know what I'm saying? We were. We all almost lost to Jacksonville State. Almost is a loss.
Hey,
y'all.
we won. We put a 42 on them niggas, man.
Y'all better after y'all
Hey,
lost by
we-
42.
We put up 42 on them.
Y'all lost to 40 by 42.
Hey, we having a tough year, but I'm not a fan. So I mean, this is gonna happen to us. You know,
And I agree. Man, we have 2-3 starters coming back. I already know this.
you got no pick'ems?
I ain't got no pickers, but I could get some.
You a bum.
Go ahead.
Moving on into the dummy of the week.
Dummy.
Dumbass, stupid ass dummy.
Dummy.
This is unique because I'm not really quite sure which person to give it to, but I'm just gonna give it to the presidential debate.
As a whole, goddamn.
That shit was dumb.
Very.
Nothing about it was what we have come to expect from presidential debates. From the moderator not being able to gain control, from the two candidates over talking each other, and not being able to articulate policies for people to be able to decide what it is. You can subscribe whoever is at fault. I know here we feel like it's a person more at fault, and it sucks sometimes that you the person that has to kind of
Get caught up in that
get
shit.
caught up in it, because I feel like the moderator and Biden they were trying, but
it's part of
it's
a
hard to
story.
do something. But at the end of the day, you gotta subscribe all of them as the dummy of the week because that shit just was embarrassing.
You contributed.
Yeah,
You contributed. Fuck it. I ask questions, so why
have
not
a
do
question.
it during the dummy of the week? Is it possible to fucking fix that type of situation if you're the moderator or Biden?
Well, I think the next debate was a townhouse style, and I don't see how you're able to do that as much in a townhouse.
Why not? I don't know much about
Oh.
that.
Well,
So
townhouse is where like people in the crowd are there and they get to ask questions and you answer their questions. So like if you're an undecided voter and you say, "Hey, my question is about global warming. What is going to be your new initiative there?" Like it's kind of hard to
give them some bullshit, maybe.
yeah, but I mean cuz they're asking you a specific question.
Very straightforward.
Right, and it's coming from the crowd. So he can ignore the crowd. They can ignore the crowd and
can find a way to
and still try to
dance or-
find a way to jump in on what
Trump
he's saying.
can still interrupt that.
But the way we saw him act, shit, I don't put it past
sure
him.
it's
like,
gonna
shit,
happen.
Yeah, yeah.
the
But it
only
won't
way
happen.
to fix
At this
it
point,
is,
that won't happen,
to
so.
cut off the mics.
Which is kind of rude. Like
It is.
It is kind of crazy that you have to do that.
Maybe I'm saying some good.
That's
shit
what
right
make it the dummy of the week, that you have to do that.
Like, look at that
now.
shit.
Yeah.
Like we literally
be at
had
that
some
point.
rules that we agreed to, and now we got to change it. So you're right. That is part of being
adjusting
dummy
to
of the week.
The misbehaviors.
Cause like, bro, like let that man talk, and then you had 2 minutes to say a bunch of nothing. Let this other person talk for 2 minutes and say a bunch of nothing. Both of them, I'm not gonna lie, said a bunch of nothing.
Yeah.
But it was just one was interrupting, and Trump, like, he wouldn't even say white supremacy is wrong. So he lost the debate. But like we said, nobody learned anything from this fucking debate.
Nah,
And that's what the
and
debate
that's why
is for.
it's sad, and that's why it's dumb because I think it's a lot of information. I think people probably sit on who they voting for. Most people. Now, there's still some
You
that's
think
on the
this
fence.
swayed anybody
But-
in any way?
But I feel like
No.
I'm thinking it's sad because it is some people who want to hear policies. Like I do want to know from Biden too. I
What's
do
your
want to know
plan?
what are we gonna do about COVID, post COVID, like all of these jobs that we seeing lost. Like what is that plan? What does that look like? What does that recovery look like?
So was this a mind changing situation for anybody? You think?
Maybe. I did see post interviews where people shifted that they said that they just couldn't deal with what it was
What
that
was
Trump
going on.
did. Yeah, like and that just made their mind up that it's clear what they need to do. Some people might have said something different, but other than that, man, fuck it. All of that whole shit that we had to witness, all of it is the dummy of the week.
Dummy.
We want sensible shit, man. We want sensible politics, man.
Any other news and information we forgot that we didn't get to address or talk about?
Scroll and see Doc Rivers, 76ers. Doc,
Tom Brady
talk
threw
about
another pick
Doc,
six.
but Doc has a new job with the Sixers.
Yeah, we didn't say that. Yeah, he did bounce back.
Yeah, so he bounced right back quick, which means he.
Tom
like
Brady
Todd
threw
said,
another
he
pick
just
six
fine.
today.
System quarterback.
Yeah, that's
I guess. All quarterbacks need a system.
that's 4 picks in 3 games.
Cowboys lost to the
I
fucking
had something on
Browns.
here about internet clowns, but we've talked about them enough, and I think we can come back to that at another date. The judge lost the Las Vegas shit. The judge approved the $800 million settlement for the people who was killed in Las Vegas. So I
saw
think that's
that.
super good for them, for those people. Unfortunately, this situation had to happen for it to happen. And I don't know if we ever mentioned it, but the Breonna Taylor grand jury made a decision too.
To release the information.
That, and as well as one of them was indicted, or one of the cops with the wanton endangerment has been charged. So I
Yeah.
don't know if we mentioned that. That's pretty much all I got.
Well,
PS5. Anybody want one? Getting one ASAP. December 12th.
ASAP.
The 12th, I think. No, whatever month.
I might get one day, but I'm not really thinking about it right now.
Yeah.
I got other shit.
I
to
guess
do
no
right now.
fucks about it. Like I said, I'm not gonna be begging people on Facebook to buy me this shit.
That nigga run to that. He
your
gonna be right
bag.
up under the Christmas tree.
Yeah.
Where is it? Is it?
Shaking boxes.
I'm not. I mean, like I said,
I
like
like the game, baby.
You and Tug game genius still.
I bought the 2K and my player's still in college. Like I don't be having time to play it, so it's not a big thing to me.
Yeah. again, shouts out to all our new listeners, man. We appreciate y'all. All our loyal listeners, our day ones that's been here, we appreciate y'all. Don't forget to go to the dummiespodcast.com and get your merch. It is getting cold. Get some hoodies. I've seen it picking up. Shouts out to the people who've made orders.
Thank you.
Thank y'all, man. We appreciate y'all, man. We're going to say this a lot. We do appreciate y'all, man. I guess getting to year 2, getting to the 100 episode do make you appreciate the people who support you and rock with you, man, because support is not easy to come by.
At all.
And we thank y'all, man. We love y'all, and we'll be back next week like we never left, because like we say every week, we never leave. You dig?
Goodbyes.
Without support, you're nothing.
Dummy.